Hey guys, this is Brendan Mejia from Power Rangers Dino Charge.
This is Jack Guzman. I play Danny Delgado as the Black Ranger on Wild Fort.
Hey, it's Mike Chen. This is the Gold Power Ranger from Power Rangers RPM.
And this is Steve Cardenas, a.k.a. Rocky the Red Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
My name is Peter Sudarso. I play Preston, the Blue Ninja Steel Ranger, and Marvin, the Red Hyperforce Ranger.
Hey guys, this is Tracy Lynn Cruz.
Do you like dancing and do you like Power Rangers? Well, make sure to come to Morphicon 2018 to the Angel Grove High School Prom. I'll see you there.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the Angel Grove High School Prom Party hosted by that hashtag show. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. Come out and have some fun. Peace.
Come join me at the Angel Grove Prom at PMC 2018. I've never been to a prom because in New Zealand we don't have prom. So join me. It's going to be my first. Crown me, prom king. No, don't do that.
And I need you guys to make sure you join me at the Angel Grove Senior Prom at Power Morphicon this year.
And I want to see you at the hashtag show's Angel Grove Prom at Power Morphicon.
I want to welcome you to the Power Morphicon Angel Grove High School Prom. I'm looking forward to seeing you all. It's going to be fabulous. Dress up, and we'll see you then.
Welcome to the Ranger Wrap-Up. We are here live at Anime Expo. We're not actually in the convention. We are staying cool, beating the heat at the John Wayne Marriott, a.k.a. the JW Marriott. I actually don't know if it's called the John Wayne Marriott. That's what I call it.
What is
maybe
it?
maybe I look short because I slouch. Maybe
You think so?
So I'm taller than the both of you.
Because I hunch.
You hunch?
You know? Yeah.
My feet are actually touching the ground.
If you sit all the way back and see if your feet can touch the
Yeah,
ground.
they are.
All the way back.
He is.
I am all the
It's not
way
all the way
Oh,
back.
like your butt.
They're not touching the ground. They're not touching the
All right,
ground.
so welcome to the Ranger Wrap-Up. We are here live. This is Daniel, Jezzer, I'm Joe. Today, we're going to be talking, well, depending on where you are,
Yeah.
could be tonight, talking about a lot of Power Ranger news, some Morphicon announcements, Shattered Grid, Go-Go Power Rangers number 11, some new merchandise that's coming out, a lot, and talking about Saban. Some news you didn't put on there, so a lot of the Saban staff going over to Hasbro.
Yeah. It's a good week to be a Power Ranger fan.
I
Actually,
mean,
is.
I have that listed on there, but it's just not visual. You can't really see it.
It's a good week to be a Power
So I
Ranger
mean, that's
fan.
good. I mean, that's a good sign, right? I think.
Yeah, it is a good sign. Well, I don't know if it is or not. I mean, listen, my biggest gripe about the whole Saban era was Saban's era. And now I feel like that's getting just transferred over to Hasbro. I have high hopes.
Oh, come on.
So you're saying it's a wash?
Look, it's the same people. It's the same people.
Yeah.
So what's really the difference, right?
Exactly.
Well, the money being put into it and the people that are over those same
There's
people,
really
right?
only one thing they can do to make me happy, and we'll find that out hopefully at Power Morphicon.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know if the season can be any good because you still got, and nothing against Chip Lynn because I feel like he has done good seasons.
Okay.
I just don't personally think that the last couple of seasons have been great, but hopefully they get better. Who do we got in the chat?
Let's go from the top because there's a bunch of people. Thomas Franco, Edward Sanchez, Jerry Hall, Toku Kid, Blackwing, Mikey Perez, Huvian Kalem,
That's a new one.
Shin, DDT,
DDT!
Lashana
They wanted to be
Brooks.
here.
Oh,
What do you mean? Oh, they were coming here?
Yeah, but they were like, no way, I'm not going to try to cut through all the craziness of
no.
downtown.
Oh, that's why I got the message. Are you guys doing things? We have something for you.
Yeah. Lashana Brooks, Michaela Maniac, and
Nice.
Edward Sanchez. So
All the other people that we didn't get to mention, unfortunately, you didn't say anything. Say something in the chat.
Hey, you know what?
We'll
We
see
met.
it. We'll
Oh,
mention
did you have that artwork that you got yesterday? That's pretty
oh,
cool.
Yeah. Where did I put that? Hold
Do you know who it's from?
on. CV something?
CV something.
Okay.
I had the card. I have the card at home. It's some of the best. If you're at Anime Expo, in the Artist Alley, I really wish I remembered his booth number.
Where did
He can't find the artwork. The artwork is sick. He'll be at Power Morphicon. He's from Hawaii.
Oh, will he be?
Yeah, he'll be at Power Morphicon. The artwork is quite amazing.
Oh, speaking of guests,
Check this out. This is Iron Man.
Oh my god!
This is us Iron Man. But show him. Where's the other one?
This is the one. Hold on.
And he has pins. He has stickers. How sick is this?
Look at that.
Foil?
It's like
Whoa!
It's like some kind of foil, like overlay on top of it.
And he sells little cards that you can buy.
Oh, like
Yeah. So
See,
my
you'll see it there. It's like kind of shiny and the color's all weird. But if you look at it in person,
it looks so cool.
Yeah.
My recommendation is getting one of those for Morphicon and get JDF to sign it.
yeah,
that's
look at
exactly
that.
it.
On Saturday, he's only gonna be there Saturday. When I went,
Is he gonna have his own booth or?
Yeah. Well, this guy will be there all weekend.
Like,
JDF
okay,
will.
perfect.
JDF,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But I went by the Boom Studios booth where they had the helmet,
Mm-hmm.
and those people were like, "Oh, where did you get that?" And they wanted to buy it off of me. I was like, "Oh, it's over
Well,
downstairs."
he's right over there, guys.
Yeah.
Did they really want to buy it off?
Yeah.
You should have got him. Like, you guys, you know what you should do right now?
Yeah.
Head over there, talk to him. Let's see, that
He's a
would
cool
be
guy.
perfect.
He's a really cool guy. He watches the show.
Oh, wow.
He actually, he took a picture of me and Jezzer. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm kind of geeking out." Super cool dude. Do you remember his name? Was CV. So I want to say it's like CV Studios. Brendan Mejia was the one that turned us on to him.
Yeah, we went through Artist Alley just looking for his booth, and it was packed down there.
Wow.
It
I
was
ran
crazy.
into a guy who doesn't have a booth, but he has a YouTube channel, Zentai Fit. He does like reviews of Power Ranger stuff and a bunch
That
of other
sounds
stuff.
familiar.
Well, I ran into him and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be at Morphicon. Definitely going to Angel Grove Prom." I even mentioned it on one of my videos. I had to make sure I told everybody about you guys and blah blah. I was like, "Oh man, thanks." So just hello, hey, shout out to you. I don't know if he's watching right now. He said he would watch today.
WWE
So.
Master, there's a bunch. We did that meet and greet with the Power Rangers, and Mike Jin was like super excited about it. I was like,
Because he's never been a prom.
he's like, so what happens?
Yeah, he is so
I was like,
excited
and I was like,
about
wait,
it, man.
I was like, what do you mean what happens at prom? He's like, yeah, but what happens at proms? And I was like, well, I mean, there's dancing and there's drinks and stuff. I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Well, there's not necessarily drinks at
Not
prom.
necessarily.
Yeah, not
Unless,
There will be
depending
at
on who
ours.
your friends are.
Yeah,
Well, there's gonna be drinks at this prom.
there will be at ours.
We are, this is something we've been talking about a lot lately. We do think we might open a VIP area. What do you guys think? What do they think at home if we should open a VIP area?
I think it's a cool idea.
I think it's a really good idea.
It would definitely. So the place is pretty big. We saw
the map. We saw the layout. The prom venue is going to be pretty big.
Yes,
So,
very big.
but going into it, I mean, look, we're like, I was going to say 2 weeks. That's Comic-Con.
44 days.
44 days away. There's a lot to
days,
figure out
yeah.
still.
Dude,
So
and it's going to be right off the heels of Comic-Con. Dude,
Yeah, it's actually gonna be. It's actually gonna be like, Saturday's the biggest day. So it's gonna be right after. So it's the main event. Like usually Saturdays for like the cosplay contest or something big. But this is the first time ever.
This is the main event.
Yeah, this is the first time ever we had something like this.
And it's huge.
Yeah,
it's
so I think
huge.
it's gonna be
And I don't know. It's great for What do you call Ranger fans? I've heard people keep saying Ranger Nation, but other
Ranger Nation is
like,
normally what I hear.
yeah.
Ranger
Nation.
So I mean, I'm thinking it's just great because I want to see.
What do I call my Ranger fans? The Illuminati.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just want to I do want to just see so many parts of the Ranger Nation.
Speaking of Illuminati,
Be here, see 'em.
those shirts won't be available on TeePublic. But you know what shirts are available on TeePublic?
Oh yeah.
Our Morphicon shirts. Oh, you don't have the new poster.
Oh.
The new one that's up?
No.
Anyway.
Oh.
But actually, sorry, there is somebody that really liked JD's shirt. He had the Pokemon.
Oh,
and they
yeah?
were like really wanted to go. So I was like, oh, TeePublic, and we gave him the link. So he might buy one today.
So,
Perfect, man.
yeah, you know what? Because those shirts actually are killer. And now
Yeah.
Pokemon goes up
Yeah,
thing
it's
again.
big.
Yeah, again because now with the whole Switch and the connection with it and all that, it has to. Blow
So
up
I
again.
told Brennan when I go to Paris, I'm going to try to get a bunch of Mr. Memes or Mr. Memes or
Oh, is
whatever.
that?
Yeah.
No, you have to go to the Louvre.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to the Louvre?
No,
Yeah,
it's not
sure.
only at the Louvre, is it?
I heard it's just
Is
in
he
Paris.
only at the Louvre? I thought it was in
Oh,
Paris.
okay. So you should
that
be
makes
like,
sense,
you should say, does Brennan play Pokemon Go?
Yeah, he's
So
always.
tell him, hey, I'll sign in with your account, and then we'll get you the money.
Well, I can trade now. You can trade now,
Yeah.
so I could just
Oh, okay, then
catch
you
a
just-
bunch of them
alright. Just get a
and then
bunch of
sell them on
mines.
eBay.
Selling digital Pokemon on eBay, that's the new...
Yeah,
the
that's
new
a big
thing.
thing.
But then we do have new shirts. Elle has a shirt. She actually made a sale.
Oh, nice.
Already.
She
I
made
wonder,
a sale.
did MJ buy it?
I don't know who bought it. It
That's
doesn't
cool.
tell me who bought it, but I,
hope
know
you
that
support her.
she made a sale. And one of the other shirts. So, I think it's the Legend of Zelda
Legend
shirt.
of Zelda.
Oh.
Because that wasn't up there for a while.
No,
so
like
I
you
mean-
couldn't find it.
Well, all of our shirts that we've ever done are up there now. The Pokemon ones from Morphicon of 2 years ago, which are big now again.
Nice.
Those are there. There's the Legend of Zelda and obviously Elle's shirt. Your shirt's there. The one that you're wearing right now is there.
I need that Legend of Zelda one so bad.
Don't you
right
have
now.
one?
Yeah, but I have like the original. I want the new. Just like I got this. I want the new. I want
That's
the
it.
new.
I like the color that Larry Newbill got for that shirt.
Orange.
Orange, man.
Brass orange. And then I don't
love
have it with me, but
You know, your shirt would look good on a phone case, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually get one for myself.
that'd be really cool. Yeah, so if you guys want to get some new gear for the con season, you guys should check out TeePublic because they got really cool t-shirt designs, and there's a lot of cool artists that just we get to have on our actual link. So if you guys want to buy it from there, that's
And Power Morphicon, let me just say that we have exclusive Power Morphicon shirts that we are not putting on TeePublic, and I just showed them. We already have one design's done. I just showed them another one.
Oh man!
Or a part of another one, and there's the new Power Ranger or the new Morphicon shirts are going to be amazing. So you can only get those at Power Morphicon 2018.
Yep.
What do we got in the chat? Speaking of chat, you know what else we got? The super chat feature. So if you want us to read one of your chats to make sure it stays up there, then we shall do so. But what are they saying in the chat, Jezzer?
So they are saying, let's see, let's go to that. Yeah, VIP area would be cool. Illuminati for life. That's very honorable and noble, Thomas. What is he talking about? I'm not going to Power Morphicon because all the money I saved up, I had to send money to El Salvador to help out my family for her grandma's funeral. So I'll go
that sucks.
in 2020.
Oh, that is very honorable.
Did you hear that there might not be a Power
There
Morphicon in
might not-
2020?
Yeah.
So
Up in the air. So this might actually be the last one. Who knows?
it's a definite possibility. I just saw somebody tweeting about that earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when moving
Realm
to
was
Hasbro,
tweeting about it. He said he wasn't sure if it's coming back for 2020
Jeez.
Jeez, that's going to be crazy.
because they have what is it called Hasbro
yeah,
Con or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So PMC may be a part of it.
Yeah.
Then. That may be it.
Yeah. What else they're saying? Yeah, VIP area. Sounds like a good idea. It seems like everybody's on board with it. So you want to do it?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be an Eventbrite for that. Also, for all of you that do have Morphicon tickets, general admission will be free. VIP area will have a price point attached to it. However, that will get you a gift bag and meet and greet with the Rangers that are there, obviously us, and you'll get to hang out with us.
Yeah. And there's probably people without badges.
Yeah. If you don't have a badge and you want to go to Morphicon or Angel Grove Prom, that is going to be an option. However, you will have to buy, a ticket to Angel Grove Prom.
Probably we're going to set up an Eventbrite for that one too.
And there's also going to be giveaways, and I think general admission for the prom, you're going to get something. So fear not, you'll get something.
We have Vicious
Kill.
Vicious
We
Kill.
also have what's the one? Loyal Subjects is providing us with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So if you guys, I mean, you're already there. So just it's in the same convention. As soon as the doors close to the exhibit hall, go to your room, take a shower, get ready, and then come.
Go to your room. Emphasis on the shower.
Emphasis on the shower.
Especially since we are down there. We are at Anime Expo.
Boy,
and it is.
Oh my God! It's so bad when you walk into a wall of it.
What's
Like
the
a
view,
wall
by
of
the way,
VO.
from
the
them?
view for us or for them?
No, for that out that window.
That is downtown LA. You want me to go?
No.
Like, hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can see cosplay or something, I would say it's cool.
Oh, no.
No, it's just parking lots.
And then, like, a pool and some
Floyd
other stuff.
Mayweather had his van out there for a second. I don't know why.
Of course he did. Who was with me when I met Floyd Mayweather out
I
here?
don't know.
It was a friend of mine. But speaking of, before we get to Morphicon, we have Comic-Con coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Next week, right?
We are at AX right now. We have a week to just kind of relax a little bit, prepare, and then we have San Diego Comic-Con.
I don't have a week to relax or prepare.
You don't. You're going to Paris. But so they're going to have these really cool shakers at San Diego Comic-Con, which is really cool for the gym rats and the Ranger Fit type people. It's
man.
You want to sport your fandom with your little protein shakes. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's also.
Are you going to get them?
I'm not going to go out of my way to look for them.
You should get one and give it to Brendan.
We'll give it to Brendan.
I like that. Wait. Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are they selling them as a set or individually?
Individually.
Gotcha. I'm sure you could buy a set if you really wanted
definitely.
to.
Yeah.
You can definitely buy
They'll
it.
probably figure out a price point for it.
Do you think they'll sell out?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
I think so.
Maybe not. I don't know. It depends.
I think so.
I bet you like Red will sell or Megazord will sell.
Yeah, like particular ones.
But then a few weeks ago we were talking about how Funko had just put out some new UPCs for some new Power Ranger Funko Pops and.
Wait, I'm not. First of all, before you get into the story, I mean, you can put up the image.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Funko Pop guy.
You've never been.
I know.
I'm
never
honestly,
been.
I'm not really that.
I don't understand. I guess to me it's like the either the Beanie Baby / bobblehead craze.
Yeah.
I'm
It
not
is.
a Funko Pop
It
guy.
is. I have.
Unless it's a Funko Pop that's made of me, then I won't get it.
You could probably get a custom one.
You can probably.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Or could
but
find
I
like a
have
character that looks kind
I
of.
know that I'll make it when there's a Funko Pop of me.
We just gotta
Alright.
get a Jordan Peele one.
The Jordan Peele Funko
well, no,
Pop.
but now that's going to be the mark of fame.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be Joe's
Funko
mark of
Pop.
fame.
A Funko Pop.
Remember it right now. When we finally see the Joe Funko Pop.
Larry Newbill, super chat, $5.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of LeBron James cosplayers over there at MM Expo.
Have you?
Not at all.
Have you?
No.
What do you think the most popular cosplay you saw
I
down
saw a
there?
Gabrielle Union
It's
one. I don't
it's
know
a
for
lot
sure.
of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of My
Yeah.
Hero
A
Academia
lot.
as well. We were with Brendan Mejia all yesterday.
He loves that show.
He loves My Hero Academia.
does.
We were. I was.
It's a
we
good
were with him
show.
for a while.
It's a good show.
We did the obstacle course, or he did the obstacle course.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I have to. Oh, I have to send him the footage.
No, he
No, but he needs he needs some kind of like. He said it was like a. Like they couldn't access it.
No, I gave him access to it. He should be able to check with it again.
Okay.
But yeah, they got the Funko Pops. So we were trying to figure out what it was. Initially, they thought it was going to be Rangers with weapons, but it wasn't. It was helmetless Rangers,
Makes
which
sense.
I think it's going to be a big thing this next, because even the figure arts are going helmetless.
Who were we hanging out with last night? Johnny Young Bosch.
I wasn't.
Well, I
you
was.
Were. Yeah, you were. So yeah. What do you call it? So if you guys, I mean, they
He's here
have
today.
No, he's not here today.
No?
yeah. I think he was
He was
only
just
here
here
for one
yesterday.
day.
Oh, wow.
They have Zed, they have Rita, they have Goldar, and of course
And what about the this is the Megazord one too?
that one's been out. That one's been out since
Is it
last.
a lot bigger than everybody
Yeah,
else?
it's big. It's bigger. You didn't see? I had like 3 of them when I last
I remember
Comic Con.
them.
Yeah. So I mean, that's you really don't like them. You don't.
I'm not a Funko Pop guy. I just don't see the appeal to them. I mean, I guess they could look. I don't know. No, I'm not.
No.
No, I like the Legacy figures more. I like, and even then, I think they're skimming on those.
I don't
But.
think you did it. You were like,
The, legacy
no.
figures.
By the way, we saw the
Yeah.
Lord Drakkon Legacy
we did.
figure live in person yesterday at the Morphicon booth.
Really?
Scott had it at his booth.
Oh, get out.
In the throne.
And
With,
it's good.
actually, the throne looks really nice.
Well, I know.
It's
the throne is
expensive,
a
but
big
I think
thing.
it's worth it. If you're
How
see,
much?
this is
You
something I
talking
would
about 3?
display though.
3 or how
This,
much?
like, just straight up have him.
Sitting on the
Yeah.
throne,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
I
then,
would
like,
totally
maybe
display
like
this.
get a bunch of the other legacy figures and take the heads off and
And
leave.
for Dave Mall, right?
Kinda make
So
it-
how much though?
$85 for the throne.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
$60 for the figure.
Oh my God! Why not? I was sitting there like, oh, it's
Well,
gonna
it's
be
because
3 bills.
it's all handmade, and
Yeah, that's
they're
perfect.
They're saying that they're gonna, if there's a huge demand,
Mm-hmm.
they might make more, and maybe the price.
Can drop.
Can drop,
Maybe.
but $65 for the throne, and then
No,
85 for the throne, and 65 for the. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. I was expecting that combo to be $300.
Jezzer, I have a question for you since we're on to these Legacy figures. What are you most looking forward to? Drakkon, the Psycho Green, or Psycho Silver?
Psycho Silver probably.
I think Psycho Green for me.
Psycho Green. I mean the Psycho Rangers in general, because we've never gotten a
Yeah.
figure. Those are the type of figures that you want, that you don't get.
No, well, they're rare, and
Yeah.
they're chase ones essentially. But I'm there for Drakkon, especially with the throne.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Especially
one.
with that stone
You're gonna get it with the throne.
I think I am.
It's pretty cool.
It'd
I
be
like
dope, and I just have it sitting there, man.
Yeah, I like it. Also, they announced at Power Morphicon that Astronema is going to be suiting up. Yeah.
Melanie Perkins will
Melanie
be putting
Perkins.
on
No
the...
way.
Yeah. I think last Power Morphicon, it was who suited up. It was Rita and Babu.
But she never played Rita, or did she?
She did. She
Okay.
did. Yeah.
No, she didn't do the voice. She just played
Yeah.
Rita. Yeah, yeah.
Barbara was the voice. She was the stand-in.
So wait, would you say that Babu was just cosplaying since there's a dispute that he was actually...
He was just cosplaying Babu.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So Astronema is going to be Astronema. And you know, actually, who else suited up at last Power Morphicon was Justin Nemo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Justin
He
Nemo.
suited up as Psycho Silver, which was pretty cool.
You're suiting up at this year's Morphicon?
I don't know.
Oh, you're not?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Alpha's gone. I threw Alpha away.
Why?
It was just it
You
was
didn't
all
wanna
it was
keep
all
his
like
head?
duct tape, and I could have probably like given it away. So
You couldn't have kept his head.
yeah, I do have his head.
Okay,
I have
good.
his head. The hamburger head. But
You should do the Finster Alpha.
the Finster.
Oh, Finster 5?
I need like I need to figure out how to make a Finster.
Josh reminds me of Finster.
He does.
Like,
Slash Elgor.
Like evil Finster, or like.
Because he's like old. He's like, oh.
You make Josh seem like he's like super old.
Well, he's 46.
What?
Is that legit? His age?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Josh is like 38.
No way.
39.
That's crazy.
So you gotta take a picture of Melody Perkins?
No.
No.
I'm not really into that.
No, but what he should do is just interview her in it.
I've interviewed her once, maybe even twice.
Shot.
I think once or twice. She's nice.
We should interview her in the costume, and then you just take a still shot. And if
I don't know. I think people get. I don't know. I get this like weird feeling. Maybe now that things have changed, but I get this weird feeling people don't like that.
I don't think anyone does. I don't want to be interviewed in my. I know.
Well, some people
I don't want someone interviewing me in. I would never want someone interviewing me in costume.
You're crazy because not you, but like
as me, like the whole Hugh Jackman with what's his name. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that.
Kind of hard to watch.
That's what I wouldn't want. Now, if you're doing someone that's related to the film still, but it's just not my character.
Yeah.
Go back to the chat.
Dope. Okay, that wasn't so much his fault. Or that wasn't the costume's fault. Yeah. That was kind of him. He was kind of asking some weird questions.
I want to know in the chat, who are you guys going to cosplay as? Because I'll be honest with you, if you guys say Mighty Morphin, don't talk to me. If we're going to a Power Ranger convention, and I might see 25 fucking Red Rangers.
No, it's 25 Green Rangers.
Yeah, that's what you're going to say.
A lot of Green Rangers.
What about like Battle Torn?
I don't care how you make the variation of the Mighty Morphin costumes. I just don't want to see them anymore.
That's one of the reasons, like, my first Power Morphicon, I wanted to go. I was like, I could buy a suit. I could buy a Green Ranger suit. And I was like, no, let me do something different. So then I did Alpha. So, like, there's tons of Green Rangers and, like, one Alpha. And then the one that was standing there at the door. But now...
Yeah, I feel like... I mean, the only Mighty Morphin thing I say, okay, fine, is if it's, like, the Red Sentry, or if it's, like, Drakken's kind of, like,
or
Rangers.
The Megazord?
Sure, but not the actual Rangers, because I think we've seen, like, so many Jasons, so many Billys, so many Kimberlys, so many Trinis, so many Zacks, and it's like, oh my gosh, Tommies all over the place. So many. I'm tired of it.
He's like, yo, really? Is that what you're doing here? Oh, yeah, I'm done.
That's why I have a totally different cosplay.
True. You know where?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Think about it. I should put on the chest piece the other day, remember?
Yeah. It actually fits very nicely.
It seems like it's football pads.
Yeah.
And Joe put it on, it was just like, I was like, this is great.
But it's gonna be uncomfortable for a few hours.
It was uncomfortable for 10 minutes.
Dude, I think really what you're gonna have to do is like...
I need your help fixing it all up.
Stand there for a minute, let some people take pictures, and then go.
I noticed with that suit, and I'll show you pictures, but I was telling you, like, it's not a spandex undersuit.
It's kind of like
it's like a leather. It's a loose leather.
Yeah. So I mean,
which is going to be a little different.
What is the one that they sent you?
Like a spandex undersuit.
No. Didn't Jason David Frank say he was gonna suit up as Drakkon?
He is suiting up as Drakkon. Did he announce that?
I don't.
Well, he did in our interview.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
but then he wore it for the Shattered Grid.
I believe that he's going to be taking pictures on that throne.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's out there yet. Oh, it says it in the interview.
No, they have a throne? That's cool. That would be cool. There's a few people cosplaying. Toku said he's cosplaying. There's a lot of MMPR green cosplayers in here.
Of course. Jesus Christ.
I like, one person says
don't
I like
do
Red
it, don't
Ranger.
do it. First thing they say. Yeah, I'm doing it. I was like, no.
Why? You know what? It's like we're going to a Power Ranger convention. You'd assume that there would be more than just Mighty Morphin. At Comic-Con, sure, I get it. Yeah. That's what people know. You're going to a Power Ranger convention
where you know it's
25 seasons.
You want to stand out,
and you're gonna wear Mighty Morphin.
What is a Power Ranger character that you would be excited to see, or if you saw him like, oh, there you go, you thought out.
Lord Zed.
Lord Zed. Oh, that would be a good one.
I have not actually seen a Lord Zed.
Oh my god.
Another one, Ivan Ooze.
Oh, I've never seen an Ivan Ooze.
I think I've seen one Ivan Ooze.
Never seen
I've
Ivan
seen
Ooze.
one, but he's not like, he didn't go to Power Morphicon.
I would like to see a Zed putty. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, haven't seen one of those in a while.
Another one, Ernie from the Juice Bar.
Ah.
I think Jimmy from Ranger or whatever
should be Ernie, but he's not gonna shave
from the Juice Bar.
Does Jimmy have a beard?
Yeah. Another one, Lieutenant Stone.
That'd be an easy one. He just shows up like that.
Oh, you know who Josh should cosplay as? Mr. Kaplan.
Oh God, with the toupee.
With the toupee.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
You can age up Tony and make her Miss Appleby.
Yeah, that's true.
Tony.
Well, yeah, like
kinda.
you put on all the you put on all the old wrinkles
like,
and
she
everything.
doesn't
Like
look Apple,
Uncle
but like,
you
Drew
put
style.
you put
Yeah.
a wig on her and everything like that, and she's like, Miss Appleby.
Blackwing says, I saw someone cosplaying Trip from Time Force at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
I have seen some Trips.
That Finster 5 idea is something I would love
Yeah,
to
that
see.
if I see a Finster 5,
I
that'd be
do
good.
pictures, and I need to put you on.
if I just see a Finster,
Yeah, I know there is a Finster. One of
he's become one of my favorite characters as
right?
what's Skolar's voice's name? Kerrigan.
Mhm.
One of his, I think his best friend dresses up as Finster.
So then he'll do it this year?
I don't know, maybe
Oh my god. if
Do you
he
see what
does,
New York
then-
Comic Con just announced 3 Rangers?
they did
Yeah, it was Karen Ashley, Walter Jones, and Austin St. John.
for New York Comic Con. I think they were there last year.
Yeah, I
weren't
think they were too. Let's be honest, Jezzer. New York Comic Con sucked compared to like San Diego.
We didn't really
Does
spend
it
a lot
suck
of time
compared to
down
LA
there.
Comic Con?
We didn't,
No,
but
it's very small.
it's like LA Comic Con actually.
Oh really?
Yeah,
So
it's
they don't use the
exactly
whole-
like
they
LA
use
Comic
only
Con.
like the biggest hall, and then that's about probably one small one.
The layout is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It just there's not a lot of people that show up as compared to the California conventions.
Wasn't that better?
Well, yeah, I mean it's great walking around.
Oh, but you mean also that does reflect with the celebrities as well?
But another problem is too the nightlife for LA cons is way better.
Of course.
Like Adam,
For LA, like, is there a lot of stuff going on here?
well, Anime Expo has Funimation. I'll say.
Funimation
Listen, I'll
does
say this.
stuff.
Let me just say this about it because we're at Anime Expo and just straight up shooting with people here. Actual Anime Expo is
balls
terrible,
hot as balls.
but it's also
Whoa.
a terrible convention. It's the stuff like the nightlife stuff is all put on by Funimation. That stuff's really fun. The actual nightlife stuff by Anime Expo is terrible.
Yeah,
And
they did
Anime Expo as a convention, I don't think is very good.
They did a Night Zero thing, didn't they?
The whole
Funimation did a Night Zero.
Oh, it was like it was
the
them.
whole convention itself it feels like it's run by a bunch of kids and they don't really know what they're doing. Like, honestly, that's
See,
what's going
honestly,
on.
I went to 2 panels. The panels were run pretty well. That was it.
And that's hit or miss because
That was
Daniel
it.
Nagami went to a panel
Oh my
and they couldn't even
God.
get the footage to play.
My
Really?
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine if that happened in San Diego.
People lose their
Dude, people will start booing you no matter what you said.
People
They won't
lose
care
their
who you
shit.
brought out after. They're just like, boo, and that's
shit.
it.
Lose their shit.
You're done.
Terrible.
This
It's
one,
because it's run by these, like, it's the red vest. I hate the freaking
it's
the
the
red
red
vest.
vest.
the red vest. If you don't ask any of them anything,
Because
they don't know
they're
shit.
like, I'm security, I don't know. That's what they
He's
say.
like, that's
Red
your
vest,
job.
red
That's
vest,
your
red
job.
polos.
You can
Anything,
literally
like-
go wherever you want if you just talk your way into
Yeah,
it.
remember that? Like last year, we were all waiting outside, and like Ernie was trying to get us into something. He's like, "Dude, I'm not waiting here anymore."
Joe
So I
walked
just
right
went up and I was
around.
like, "Hey, we're coming in. We were invited here. We're walking in." He's like, "How many do you have?" I was like, "Them." They were like, "All right, let's
All
go."
right, come on, please, sir.
One thing that like I don't understand the appeal of like those maid and butler cafe things. Like I don't understand that.
Well, I don't know if that's a cultural thing or what, because like I was just talking about hentai with Brennan, and
Yeah.
like I don't get it. He doesn't get it. We both don't understand like why it's a thing, right?
Like
I don't-
the
It's-
porn. Is it
It's,
porn?
yeah, it is porn. And the thing is, I think it's just the whole idea of a whole culture that's been sexually oppressed. So what do? They try to act out in any way they can. And this is the way they're acting out. Now, after you've understood that and you get that, what's the big whoop? Like, it's a form of rebellion, but then after that, it's nothing. It's
So
literally
you're
just
saying
being a pervert.
If you want to freak your girl, you gotta find a Japanese girl.
No, I'm just saying it's just perverts running everything. That's pretty much what's going on.
Blackwing wants to know if we're going back to New York. We got another super chat.
Oh, Tokuked. I don't like AX. Haven't been there since 2015.
Oh.
2015 was even a
Yeah.
was
Oh my God.
terrible.
See, it's just gradually getting worse, even though it gets larger.
No,
And
they
the Expo
really
just
need,
isn't-
they need to cap the freaking tickets.
Yeah, I
They
don't
do.
know why
They
they don't
do.
I
count
went
ticket
in there.
sales.
There was a row of, or not a row, but like just a sea of people, just back to back, just like they're not even moving.
That's something, and I can't stand that. That's something I can't stand at cons. Learn how to walk on the con
Well, I don't
floor.
think
Learn how to
so.
walk anywhere.
Comic Con actually told me something interesting because I had a meeting with them
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago, and when I was with them, they said that the way that they count tickets is pretty modest. So if you buy a ticket for a whole weekend, that is counted as one attendee, just for like the whole
makes
time.
sense.
Anime Expo, if you buy a ticket the whole weekend, that's counted as to boost numbers. That's counted as like four attendees.
Yeah.
So
each night.
Comic Con modestly says that there's like 160,000 tickets. There are people
there.
There.
But realistically, it's
But
close to 500,000.
No, well, in San Diego, I think they estimate in San Diego between Wednesday and Sunday, 2 million people.
2 million people.
But
not in the con.
not in the con. But they say that they only count one person. They don't have to boost numbers because it's San Diego Comic Con. I think the Anime Expo tries to be like Comic Con. I'll give you an example. Like, I went to go get our press badges on, I think it was Wednesday, and like, because we show up and it's like, hey, we have freelancers, we have people that are working, we don't know who's going to show up. They're like, oh, well, we needed to know like who's going to be there. I was like, well, if they're just crew people, how can I give you their information to give them credentials because they're crew guys?
Right.
And then they go, well, that's just the way we do it. And I was like, so you're telling me that you're trying to compete with E3 and San Diego, which have it down, and you don't?
E3 is great. Like,
yeah, you literally show them, hey, this is. They were like, well, how do E3 and San Diego do it? I was like, they make you send in a letter of assignment right there, and they give you the badges. And then they had to email the person, and like the next day, they were like, yeah, you can get more badges. But it was such a pain in the ass.
E3 wristbands.
Wristbands, they know what they're doing out there at E3.
People have wristbands.
Anyway, let's go back to Power Rangers because that's a thing. Jezzer, you did talk to a few Power Rangers.
I did, yeah.
Yesterday. How did that go? You got prom tips
Yeah,
out here.
we're
right?
gonna be getting some prom tips, and they honestly they're pretty funny. At least some of them are really funny. But yeah, you're gonna be getting those. If you guys keep checking the event page, we're gonna start posting a lot more stuff on there too. Kind of like keep you up to date with what's actually gonna be going on at the prom. So yeah, share that out too, because the more people we can fit, tons of people in there.
I mean, I asked for the square footage, and he was like, well, compare it to the 10x10 things. 10x10 was like this. Our space was like that. So I was like, well, I don't know what this...
I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Proportions.
It's
He's like, okay,
Right, so
full scale, I guess
that's what I was trying
carry
to
the
figure out.
10
Well, that? Let's talk about this. So we talked about our shirts. Personally, Power Morphicon has their official shirt.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Did you know that Scott told me? I don't know if this is true. I think he might have been saying this just to be like nice. He did tell me that we sold more shirts than Morphicon did last year.
Wait.
That's what he told me.
I don't know about
they're
that.
giving shirts away in the bag.
That's probably why.
I mean, sold them.
Okay.
Maybe it was sales. We sold them.
Maybe that's what he actually
I will
did.
promise you this, though. I think this year we actually will sell more shirts than almost anybody. The shirts are pretty sick.
Mikey Perez says, don't steal dates for one.
We're going to get on this again.
We're going to go...
Dude, I thought you said you let it go, but he did say he let it go, but he just likes to bust your chops.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah,
But you did steal his date.
I didn't.
I did not.
The person would have had to say yes. If she had said yes...
Then he's Mr. Steal Your Girl. But if she didn't say anything, and then said yes to him...
Etiquette.
Now, I do get that. Etiquette,
etiquette,
grows
yes.
before, so...
But he doesn't even know Mikey.
So then does there need to be etiquette?
A little bit. There's a new name, Imperial Trooper.
Imperial Trooper?
Imperial Trooper. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. I like those Morphicon shirts.
I like the color scheme.
Yeah,
dude, that shirt is dope.
I think the Drakkon being on it looks great.
Red, green.
Again, I really could do without the
Star Wars.
Jason.
The Mighty Morphin.
It's not a Star Wars shirt.
No, but I mean, it's clear. It's like a Star Wars parody almost,
No,
right?
it's not.
It doesn't look like where it has
No.
Is that a head or a moon in the background?
It's a head.
It's a head in the background, and then after that you have the person that falls center. There's a light kind.
That's every movie poster.
No, but didn't they all get that from that? That Star Wars.
Honestly, the shirt design that we get every Power Morphicon.
It's the same design.
Thing. It's just so they have the new season up front. They have the original in the back, and then something in the middle, some different character in the middle.
I do like the shirts though.
Yeah, it is nice.
They look pretty cool.
It is
Whoever
nice.
designed it did a great job.
Good job.
Who do you know who designed it?
I think Realm.
Realm, great job.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
Looks great. Let me ask you a question. So, hold on.
No, I'm not playing that.
Jezzer.
What?
So you've been taking a lot of key. Oh, you know what? I want to switch gears for a second.
What?
So we've been talking about Morphicon a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, there is a controversy at Morphicon.
Yeah, right now, even at Anime Expo.
Anime Expo. I mean, do you want to dig into this? Because
we can. I mean, it's.
Well, first of all, in the chat, because if you guys don't know anything about this, I'm not going to dig into it. But how familiar are you guys with what's going on with the Grandmaster Ranger?
How familiar?
And the only reason I want to bring it up is because, well, I'll get into it later if they want to talk about it. If not, we have a Power Morphicon announcement. They announced more guests Thursday, which is, I guess, night 0.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
Austin St. John will be there.
Austin St. John on a
That
Thursday.
is huge because he was
the hell
not
is
supposed
this?
to be there. It's water from a cup.
Where the cup goes?
That's the one I took.
Oh, okay. Thursday. Are they even? Is the convention even open? Does Scott have to?
No.
Does he have to pay the convention to open up at one more day?
I don't know.
Cause
I mean, you would.
Because it's technically Friday.
But are they only opening it for him? Because vendors are still going to be loading
If
in.
that's the case, if that's the case,
Or are they just doing it at the hotel or something?
yeah. See that? Oh, I don't know. He hadn't said anything.
You're in the, I don't know.
I don't know, but for me, it's huge because that pretty much means you're gonna have Jason and Tommy
Not at the same time.
No, but at the same time.
But you had that in New
Different
York
days.
at the same time.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
We did.
But
We
just-
actually-
it's pretty cool for some people.
We actually hung out with JDF in the
the
beginning.
morning.
Yeah,
And then we hung out with Austin at night.
Now, see, the thing is, okay, and that's New York, but here at Power Morphicon, so cool, so cool.
I
Is it
think-
the first time?
No.
No.
They've done this so many times before.
No, I mean,
For
they
Power Morphicon, maybe.
Power Morphicon might be the first time, but
That's
this
what I'm
is-
asking, like, for the first time for PMC.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit. Honestly, it would have been a little bit of a bigger thing if they didn't do the same appearance in New York together. I feel
Yeah.
like.
JDF is actually like an alumni for Power Morphicon, though. Like, I guess he had done the earlier ones a few times.
And then Austin started doing the more recent ones.
Yeah. I think Austin's first one was 2014.
That was my first one.
That was your first one. But before 2014, JDF was like the headliner the whole time. So the fact that I think the only reason that he's doing it on a Thursday, it's not so much that he's trying to avoid JDF. It's that
He has another.
he has another
booking.
con.
Yeah.
So it's
like,
not about the beef.
No, it's just he wants to.
But I guarantee you, people are going to speculate that.
Yeah,
right?
which is stupid. He just wants to because Power Morphicon's huge.
Well, that's why
It's
I'm like
huge.
speaking about beef. Or what are people saying right now in the
Oh,
chat
okay,
about
let's
the
see.
Grand Master?
Layla
wizard,
says,
whatever.
I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Dan Truong says, imagine 3 or 5 years ago, they do a live action Power Rangers Shattered Grid. Bring on.
No, but I mean, no one's talking about Grandmaster. Yes or no?
Oh, yeah,
Blah, blah.
they said they don't know much about it, but they'd like to hear about it. They're saying they've heard something. They know a little bit, but not too much, to be honest.
Do you want to go over what's known? Or
Well, let me finish up with this Austin
Okay,
St.
yeah.
John JDF thing.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of speculation, and that are going to say, "Oh, Austin's only going on Thursday because he doesn't want to run into JDF, and JDF's only doing Saturdays." The fact of the matter is this: Austin booked a convention well before this Morphicon thing, so and at least he's coming out. I got to applaud him for coming out and taking the time. For a day.
Dude, for the fans, man.
And he doesn't even live in California, so he's coming out specifically for this.
Texas.
Yeah. So I applaud Austin for coming out for the fans. I think that's really cool, actually.
Well, I applaud all of them, any of the Rangers actually, for showing up. Because still, even though, you're like, hey, okay, I'm shaking hands and signing autographs, but you're still here for the fans. You're here because you know that they are getting some level of an experience.
I have a feeling
that they can't
Jezzer is going to be the most popular hashtag show member at Morphicon.
Why
I
you
hope
say
so.
that?
I definitely
hope
think so.
The Prom, man, the heat you're getting from Prom, man. The heat you're getting from Prom
Listen,
is catapulting you.
Speaking of this, THS Hashtaggers is a great place to be on Facebook.
Dude,
Honestly,
right
I
now,
am
it is-
so entertained. I just
Oh my
so
God.
much. Like,
I know. I was going over all of Thomas's little.
yeah, they don't make any
GIF
sense,
memes?
Thomas. They don't.
What?
A GIF has
Yeah.
to be relevant. Like
Yeah.
if you're just posting GIFs because you found a little GIF
Pay
icon on your
attention.
thing.
Pay attention to Mickey Perez and what he's
Mikey.
posting. Mikey, I'm sorry.
Or Mickey.
Mikey.
Yeah.
His stuff is hilarious.
THS Hashtaggers is probably leading up to Power Morphicon is going to be the funniest thing. It's so bad. Like
Because
there's even
I am in groups that do this all the time. Like,
Really?
just all they do. I'm in a group that's just like it's called Legendary Petty Nerds or something. It's all they do is they just rag on each other or like we'll just
it's
talk
funny,
stuff
it's
about
funny.
people.
And then
It's so fun.
if you can roll with it and then you give back as good as you get.
Then
That's
it's
what
even
makes
better.
it funny. But once you start getting like super butthurt about everything,
Yeah, it's
"Oh,
like look,
listen,
just let us know you're tapping out. We'll leave you alone.
Yeah, let's talk about this beef real quick. So I just want to let you guys all know this, is that we've talked to Austin, we've talked to Jason, David Frank, both on different occasions. Fact is, the beef's done. There is no, it's squashed, it's over.
it's something you guys want to be real just because
Yeah.
they want it to be real.
Yeah, it's fabricated. I mean, it's not saying that it was never there because it definitely was.
Yeah.
But
They're young.
But they were young, and I think that they're both old. They're both adults, and you know, I think they both have moved on from it.
Yeah, Power Morphicon is a big. It's a money move. You want to make money. The reason why JDF's only there for one day, it ups his value.
Heck yeah.
If you're there the whole time, you know it's not so much. The only reason Austin is there because he wants.
Good job at letting all the other Rangers that are there the whole time.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Well, no, for some of them, it's money moves to be there the whole time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, this is the only time you're going to be able to access me, so I'm here for these 3 days, here for 4 days, whatever. But after that, you may not show up to another con I'm at, and I'm going to be out of state. So yeah, I mean, I get it. But my thing is, I never understood what is the whole thing where people are so excited about beef with, like, actors. Because what are you going to get out of the beef from actors? Like, I get
Drama.
beef with...
That's how
but
reality shows...
But no, that's the thing. You never see that actual drama. It's never usually documented, where they're like, here you go, and they came to blows. You'll never see it.
What was
You'll
that?
hear about it.
What was that
but
thing
it's like
that-
rappers...
I think that's like
but
every
rappers,
beef almost.
yeah, but see, that's the thing. But that's not, like, music, they're like, oh, okay, a beef, and someone writes a song about someone else, blah, blah. You're like, oh, okay, I can see it. I'm getting bits of it. But in reality stuff or television, we never see it. So it's like, you guys just want problems to have problems? Like, what's wrong with you? I'm honest. I'm just being honest. I mean, if you want drama, you want drama because you want to see it. But if you never see it, what's the point?
No, it's like people on the freeway. Why is there traffic on the freeway?
That's my farm.
Why
That's my problem.
Because there is an accident on the freeway, and seems like no one's seen an accident before. It's just like, what happened?
I keep saying, like, if you're going to slow down and stop, I need you to get out the car and help them. Just do something like that.
I love that people are like, oh yeah, the next time we go to PMC 2020. Sorry guys, we don't even know if
We don't know
PMC
if there's
20.
gonna be-
It's, not a, it's definitely not a guarantee.
2020 is far from a guarantee. I will promise you that.
Actually, this PMC is on audition. This PMC, you guys got to make it look profitable.
Right.
You guys got to
No, that's not even a joke. Like, he's dead serious because
No, that's true.
this is the first year Hasbro's going to be there, and if Hasbro doesn't like it, they're not doing it
Yeah.
again.
If they see that you guys want it, then they're gonna bring it back,
Yeah.
or they're gonna back Scott.
Mm-hmm.
If not, if it's gonna be like a shit show, and you guys aren't happy, or you guys start some trouble over there, they're gonna say, "Oh, that's too much of a liability. We're not gonna do it. We'll just incorporate it into our own con."
Yeah.
So you guys,
Which they do have their own successful con.
Yeah.
so you guys need to show up to all the events. Show up, make it known to.
Well, mainly to Angel Grove Prom.
Yeah, make it known to Hasbro that you love this con, and this is probably your favorite con that you get every 2 years. Who knows? Maybe if Hasbro, backs it, they'll help Scott a little bit, and we could have it every year.
Every year.
But I don't think Scott wants to do it every year.
You don't think he wants to do it every year?
I mean, look, I think that's the charm of Morphicon is that it makes you wait every other year.
Like D23, where
Like
it's
D23, where it's every 2 years. Star Wars, I think Star Wars Celebration might be like that now too.
But going back to it, show up, get the attendance really high, and then maybe Hasbro, or is it the opposite? If the attendance is too high, that they're gonna be like, oh no, we could do this better.
It's possible. I mean, look, they already run their own successful convention. I don't know,
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll see. So if you just show up and enjoy yourselves, and I don't know, don't there's a lot of Power Ranger fans giving okay, can we start talking about the thing now? Because
Sure.
I've been looking at it. And I was like, some of these people are really unrealistic.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's the whole drama with we were talked about in an After Dark, right?
I think we did a little bit.
Of Daryl Williams and him having an altercation with his girlfriend. But then now people are going, don't let him come to the con. I don't feel safe. You don't feel safe? What does that mean?
That's the best comment I've heard, David. Support THS at PMC. They might give Joe more power. Hey, no joke. Hey, I'll be honest with you. So, seriously, some of the... I don't know if I can say this, but...
He's debating.
Listen, the things that you'll know that I'm directly a part of are the things that you've never seen there before. I'll just put it that way. Because...
the things that you've never seen there before has had Joe's hands on.
Yeah.
But may have...
Input.
Changed hands.
No, I mean... Well, that's now it looks like that's reverting back to me, right? So, I'm not gonna, what were you saying?
What?
You were saying, so, with, people are saying they don't feel safe?
They don't feel safe. Like, he's not gonna go around start like choking everybody in the convention. I don't understand.
No, I'm so glad you're here. No, he's not gonna do that. And then also,
hold on. You know what? I want to say this about Daryl Williams, aka Grandmaster Ranger. Him and I may have not seen eye to eye on everything.
Definitely.
However, with that being said, I feel it's so unfortunate that this dude is getting persecuted for something that we haven't even necessarily heard his side of the story. Mm-hmm. And I will say this about Daryl Williams. Again, I might not see eye to eye with everything he says or does, but he is definitely taking the high road for the most part in this whole situation.
He's definitely... It's a little honorable what he's doing.
Yeah, because my thing is...
Actually, I'm going to send him a message right now.
My thing is, because a lot of people would want to...
I haven't sent it. I've been planning on doing this for a while, but I have not sent that message quite yet.
Okay.
A lot of people would like to retaliate, and like, oh, I'm going to drag you to the mud.
There's the whole drama, like, as soon as AX started, he was at the Power Morphicon booth working. Like, it has nothing to do with Power Morphicon itself. And people are just blowing him up on Twitter and, like, just... like giving him shit for working. He's like, Scott needs help. This is a big.
I don't even think he's on this anymore.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, so yeah, then the people are just blowing him up. And I'm just reading the comments. They want to email to someone directly at Power Morphicon because they don't feel safe if he's attending. He's.
Okay.
You guys act like he's like a serial killer.
My thing is, do you know exactly what happened? Because I don't think any of you do. And the reason you guys are going crazy...
I mean, they only know the story that they're given.
Yes. And there's always... It's kind of like all this stuff on the news with like people recording certain things, but you don't get the full tape. You don't see what...
I can't stand that.
You don't see what leads...
so many of those.
You don't see what leads up to it. They're like, why are you arresting him? He didn't do nothing. It's like, wait...
How did the cops even show up there? Like, that's my question all the time when you see that, and people are like, oh, well, look, I'm going to say it, because I can say it. Lately, I'm getting really tired of a lot of the social justice black things where, like, oh, somebody called the cops on me, and I'm like, okay, you're showing the video, but the only part of the video you're showing is when the cops are there, and you didn't show anything that happened earlier. I'm one to believe... I don't know what kind of ruckus everyone started, and then all of a sudden you're just showing that part that's going to make you look good. Yeah. No, show me the whole thing. Once I see the whole thing, let me make my decision.
Yeah, you learn all the information, and then you can formulate your own decision.
And it's kind of that way for him as well. You only know one side. You haven't heard his side, and even with the one side you heard, there were some things that were chosen to be left out for particular reasons. And after it was done, the person that put out the info was like, could you please not condemn this man? Could you please stop? I didn't want all of this to happen. Could you please stop? Yeah. And there's a reason for that. Yeah. And no one's listening to that anymore. Because all they want to do is be enraged. All they want to do is have someone to hang an effigy. And that's a problem. This whole group think.
It's like you guys don't have anything going on in your lives. That's what you want.
Yeah, it's like that mob mentality isn't helping anyone, and it's not something that represents it's not something that represents what Power Rangers are here for. It's not what represents Ranger Nation at all, in my opinion. Ranger Nation is accepting. Ranger Nation is understanding. Ranger Nation is something that people band together to help other people out. Like, there's a big thing of family when it comes to the Ranger Nation, and acting that way is not working in family. And if this person was once someone that you guys loved and considered family, why would you do this to him now? Take your time.
Shin just hit us with a super chat. I'm gonna make this quick about drive home from work. I wish I could go. Sounds like a good time. Are you guys doing a Henshin hangout tonight? Like always, you guys are dope. Keep up the good work. Yes, we are. We're waiting. Johnny's gonna come through that door any minute now.
Yeah, and then we'll have that done.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't get along with the guy, but I wouldn't wish what he's going through on anybody.
Yeah, I don't get along with him either.
Do you really not? Do you even have any interaction with him?
That's the thing. Like, when I do, it's always like, he has that kind of awe about him where he's like, okay.
Yeah, that kind of...
And I'm like, what? Hey, I mean, I'm not, like, super big in the Ranger community, but, I mean, I'm on #1 show in the Ranger community. So, I'm just saying, at least say hello to me, that's all. I'm not the star of the #1 show.
Well, you wouldn't wish.
But I'm on the
#1.
Right? That's
all
I'm
wish what's happening to him.
No, I wouldn't. And it's just like, dude, that's so messed up.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because I do think he's taking a bit of a high road by not necessarily
like coming
exposing everything that happens, and I feel bad for Scott because a lot of pressure's on him to do something.
And this happening so close to the.
And we also live in a society now where it's you're accused first, and then you're guilty already, and then
you're guilty until proven innocent.
Right, and I think that's such a shame. But I hope the kid keeps his head up.
Yeah.
And I honestly do think this, and this is just on a personal level, if he were to work harder at getting along with people, maybe this wouldn't be such a big deal. So maybe it's a lesson learned instead of hopefully everybody benefits from this in terms of, maybe if he starts treating people a little bit better or amends a lot of the fences from the people that don't like him, maybe.
There's always time for redemption.
Well, there's always time for redemption. There's always time for growth. The thing is, someone has to be willing and able to be that apt pupil that accepts that.
So
a bastard runs from chastening, while someone else will run to it. That's the thing. Correct me, show me that I'm wrong, and let me learn.
However, I do respect Realm a lot, though. I'm just going to say that. So, I know that those two guys work together closely, and Realm's been a friend all the way through this. So I don't have any reason to discredit him.
No.
Oh no. He works hard.
Right, and he's a hard worker. And for a lot of the guys that you're seeing at Morphicon, a lot of these actors that you normally wouldn't see, you thank Realm.
Yeah, it's hard to organize this type of stuff.
When he was here, when he was with us, talking about it. Still, even though he was talking, you could see in moments where he was like, "I have to grab my phone because I have to reply to this email right now."
Imagine how
busy.
Imagine how many emails it is, and then remembering certain little clauses in their contracts.
And each person's contract, you have to know because he also has to be there when they're drafting it and all. That's a lot of work. That guy, man.
If I get my way at this Morphicon, it's going to be the best Morphicon anyone's ever went to. But not in a way of listen, there was another rumor that was spread out there. I'm not trying to take over Morphicon. I'm just trying to make it better.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Well, that's what everyone should do.
You want a con to grow every year. Sometimes, if a con doesn't grow every year, then it starts getting stagnant.
I'll promise you this, though.
What's that?
There will never be another Angel Grove Prom again that I throw.
Yeah,
that's right.
Mainly because the next one, if there is a 2021, which I've already told him and Scott what I want to do, everyone's like, all right, that's different, but let's do it.
That's different.
It's different, but let's do it.
It's different.
But no, man, there's so many things I wanted to do with this Morphicon, and some of them I'm not going to be able to, but some of them I am. And some of the panels that I want to do are going to be a lot different than what you used to.
Things are still changing, even though we're 45 days out. Things are still evolving.
Dude, things are changing on the head of our
I got to send that email Monday about that. Well, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys or them at home in the chat, wherever you're watching this, would you want to see more of the same things at Morphicon in terms of panels? Because I guess,
Another Forever Red panel.
Well, I'm trying to be unselfish about this and think about this, because what if people never went to a Morphicon and they want to see the Forever Red panel?
so they're like, oh, I've never seen it.
You know what I mean? Where are you going?
I'm just going to drink my throat straw.
That's what she said. So, maybe you've never seen a Forever Red panel. Maybe you want to go for that. But I'm trying to do things that are different in panels that you wouldn't see at any other panel. And hopefully never see again. Yeah. Because I hate doing the same thing twice.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then after that, it's old hat. And it's like, well,
so
I can do it better.
This year is Power Morphicon Prom. Next year is Power Morphicon skydiving trip.
No. Next year is, I'm not going to say it right now. You already know what it is, but I'm not. It's different. It's different, and it lines up to, it's a theme of a completely different season, actually.
Ooh.
So has nothing to do with Mighty Morphin. It's a theme to a completely different season. There's so many things I wanted to do this year for you guys that I didn't get a chance to do that I'm trying to do for if there is another Morphicon. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do either a Dino Bite Cafe pop-up or a Jungle Karma Pizza pop-up for you guys. God. And have the Rangers, come and meet and greet instead, because they have the Power Ranger breakfast thing. That's okay, but why not do it at a themed thing that was in the show?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I wanted to do the Ernie's Juice Bar quiz, which I think we still are going to do.
It might be off-site, though.
Yeah, it might be off-site.
Because a lot of these
Toku has another super...
keep the old panels, but need new stuff.
There's not enough scheduling to keep the old panels. You'd have to do some of the other.
What do they mean by old panels, though?
Like the Forever Red panel, the Mighty Morphin panel, the
staples, the ones that you see all the time.
I feel for
the Badass Women in Power Rangers.
I feel
panel.
for the Rangers though, they're getting asked the same thing.
Yeah.
To make a new panel, you'd have to dissect a certain type of thing and then build.
Let me just tell you guys one panel that me and Brendan Mejia are working on that I'd like to do for you guys. That we would like to do for you guys, I should say. We want to do. A lot of you guys auditioned for the show, and a lot of you guys, whether you got callbacks or not, that's here or there. But Brendan Mejia can teach you all the things that you need to do to get in shape for the show and prepare for the show, so it'll give you a better shot when you do audition for the next season. That's something, and that's a pro tip from a pro.
Would that be a workshop or a panel?
It would be a panel that would teach you the physicality of what it takes to be a Power Ranger.
The only thing is with some of this stuff that we want to do, you're also at the mercy of like the convention center and what they are capable of doing.
Yeah, and Super Chat.
Ooh, Larry Newbill. They should do a Power Rangers TV siblings panel since there's a lot of Ranger siblings gonna be there. That would be
Interesting.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like when I imagine a panel, I'm thinking about something like way big.
I have an idea for a few, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get those cleared. We'll see if I can get those cleared. I wonder if I'm gonna moderate any of those.
That would be cool.
I don't know. Do I have enough time to do that though? Like, really think about that.
Man, let's do that.
Did I need Daniel to hold the security guard like that one time he had to do that thing
I
with
saw
that?
that guy. I saw that guy today.
Oh yeah?
I did. Yeah.
Where? Because I've got
he was
5 good reasons why he should say no.
There is a lot of ideas that I do have kicking around for the panels, and I think some of you guys are gonna dig them.
And there's a bunch of still with it going back to Angel Grove Prom. There's gonna be a bunch of Rangers going up who are really excited.
Oh man.
Really excited. I was just talking to Philip John Murray. He hadn't known anything about it. I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to come. I'll bring my kids and my wife and stuff. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, there's people are just now finding out about it, but I mean, I'm sure during the con people are gonna
during the con people are gonna be like, what? Oh wow, I had no idea.
I mean,
yes. And they're gonna
Another one that I want to do too, that I'm gonna pitch is a Power Ranger quiz, Rangers against fans, where we pick fans from the audience and do like a quiz, or even a hashtag show against the fans.
No, but I mean, the Rangers won't know that much about it, right?
But that's why hashtag show against the fans could be a little bit.
And hashtag show, we may include particular Rangers, and whatever like that. I mean, you can do a phone a friend kind of thing.
Peter would be good at it.
Well, the Hasbro toy reveal panel I think is going to be at San Diego Comic-Con.
Ooh. You think they already have them?
Well, I mean, that's part of the announcement that we got sent.
Oh man. That's gonna be cool.
What else did we want to talk about in this episode?
Did you guys?
I mean, we could keep talking about Morphicon because we're like right around the corner from it.
Literally around the corner. We could talk about Go-Go.
We can talk about Go-Go.
Did you read it?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about it though.
Dude, we will break it down. It was really good.
We have Johnny did a perfect
dude
review.
Why don't you just play that video on here?
Oh, it's a while. It's like 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, pretty much the whole gist of it is we've always been wondering why the Ranger Slayer is evil, right?
Dude,
and
it made so much sense. It made so much sense. So you can go right into it.
What is she holding? She is holding the exact same.
It's the bow of darkness.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly, like the sword of darkness.
Exactly, and that's the thing. And there were moments where I looked at it and I kind of was like, it does look like the sword of darkness. It really does. And I just kept thinking that. And I was like, when are we ever going to get a moment where we get more about her story? And it starts off with just more about her story. Her and Bulk and...
in Drakkon's world, which one of the original Rangers did we already lose? We lost Billy, right?
Yeah.
Billy, Jason...
Zach? Now
we lost Zach.
But we always wonder what had happened to Kimberly.
Yep.
And when we first saw the Ranger Slayer, she was good, or she was part of the Alliance or the Rebel, the Coinless group. But then when she meets up with the Go-Go Power Rangers universe, she's evil. So we didn't know.
Yeah,
we didn't know what it was.
It was like, what was that? When did that transition happen? And we still haven't seen the transition, but we know why.
We know the gist why. So she probably went to confront Drakkon and take him down, and
But the driving force.
Yeah.
The driving force was losing Matt, right?
No, she just lost. Yeah.
Because that's a flashback.
Yeah.
That's her driving force for her wanting to even kill Drakkon and go after him was the death of Matt, her boyfriend.
Do you think?
And it was like
she was like,
"I'm going to kill him."
Do you think we're gonna get a live action Matt? I mean, he seems like a very big character.
I don't know. It'd be a little late now. How would you get a live action? He'd have to be in his 40s.
Yeah.
Think so.
But they keep.
I think that Dark Ranger that was announced.
Would be good if it was
I
Matt.
think it's Matt.
You think so? I still feel it's Heckle.
You think it's Heckle?
No, I hope it's. I
They
hope it's
set
Matt.
They
now.
set Heckle up to be
On the show.
Yeah, on the show.
This is a
No, but in
different.
the comic,
whole
I hope
different
so
thing.
because they keep giving us
Something the
like,
Phantom Ranger could be
little,
Matt.
Yeah.
They keep giving us little things of Matt all the time, and he's getting annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
He's really getting
He's
annoying.
like-
He's at places where sometimes he just definitely shouldn't be, and they're like, "Oh, we have to make sure we take care of Matt. He's our little buddy." It's like Transformers
He's like
with that
Jimmy
little human
Olsen from Superman.
kind of.
He's like Jimmy Olsen.
For me, it's just like Transformers when they have to deal with the humans.
What's
and
chat
it's like,
saying?
Can we just watch the Transformers?
No,
I don't
we
need
can't
to
just
see the
watch
humans.
Transformers.
But it's annoying because the humans get in the way during the battles.
DDT says Matt will become the Dark Ranger.
See, everybody.
Yeah.
David made my bow of darkness, and it's made of 2 swords of darkness. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, pink with evil. The bow of darkness sounds pretty cool. Dantron is naming off some Power Ranger seasons. Good, because other than SDCC panels are lackluster this year. Yeah, it's because no one's showing up.
Yeah.
No one's showing up for this year. We still need legacy figures, and then these are the teams that he said.
Legacy figures are done.
Not gonna see it.
You're not gonna see it.
So sorry.
Dan Trong said, "I love karaoke." Oh, because Lashana said they should do a karaoke panel.
It's too loud though.
Yeah. Well, see, AX has a karaoke.
They have a
thing
karaoke
going.
room.
Yeah.
But
going.
you know who else does? Is also not D23. What is it? Gallifrey 1.
Oh,
yeah,
they
they
do.
do.
Yeah, they do. Comic Con panel at Boom Studios is gonna be there. There's definitely gonna be a Boom Studios panel. It
has to be.
Has to be.
But
It's like a
also,
staple.
I mean, I'm assuming that the new writer would be on it because Kyle Higgins is going to be wrapping up by then.
Is,
Marguerite Bennett.
is Parrot leaving too?
I don't know. I think he's staying
Yeah. What do you think the reason is that Kyle Higgins is leaving?
because it's a comic run and that's what happens.
that's it,
He's
yeah.
been on the book for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
You
So it's-
gotta spread the
How
word.
long
You can't
does
sit down
usually
on
a
the same
writer
material.
stay with a comic?
It depends on the writer. I mean, 2 years is a long time. Like Dan Slott stayed on Spider-Man for like 5 years.
Yeah.
So do they start over?
Joss Whedon only stayed on X-Men for like a year.
Yeah.
So-
Do they start over though? Like the story, like it's a whole different story.
Yeah, usually it's a whole different story
Or
arc. Whole
they-
different
they
thing.
never
So
continue.
you'll notice like with big comics, like, X-Men's a good one is because when a new creative team takes over, the team changes.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Avengers, like
Yeah.
the team will change.
So you're saying we're done with this Power Ranger Shattered Grid team?
Yeah.
So everything.
So now the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is the ones that they announced,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is such a smorgasbord of a team.
Yeah. Matt Riley's brother. I'm excited to see Hasbro's take on.
Yes,
the Rangers.
Dan, the investment on the legacy figures was for nothing because they are not going to complete that.
Yeah.
Well, it's true. He asked. The last of the legacy
tell you-
figures are going to be out by the end of this year, and that's it. They're not doing any
Like,
more.
realistically-
They've already announced all the ones that they're doing that are left,
Which is the.
which is Psycho Rangers, the Ninja Steel Rangers.
White Dino Thunder Ranger.
Yeah, they're going to finish up Dino Thunder.
And an investment when it comes to those figures is an investment only if you did not open them, because you can hold on when they don't exist anymore and then possibly sell them. But if you're not going to do that and you've already opened them, your investment was gone at the moment you said ooh ah.
The investment was done, or like the having all of them come out was done when people weren't buying the female Rangers. Like people weren't buying them, so they stopped making them.
So Mikey makes a point. Matt is older than the Dino Charge Rangers. He is older
Yeah, he
than
is.
the Dino Charge Rangers. However, I think that
Dino Jump.
well, no, not just that, but I mean, technically, he would be about as old as Tyler's dad, though,
Yeah, about as
who was also a Ranger.
Yeah.
And if it's all like if they're pulling them out from their points of existence to be a team, it could be a whole thing where
Yep.
they're pulling them from their prime.
Yeah.
What do you call it? David C. Jake says talk about Johnny Young Bosch coming to Power Morphicon next month.
Johnny Young
was
Bosch
he
is coming to
announced?
Power Morphicon next month.
Was
That's
he
a good
announced?
talk. That's a good talk.
Was he announced? I don't know if he was announced.
Johnny will be there. I talked to him last night. He'll be there.
Nice. That'd be cool. I wish they would do an RPM Boom Studio series.
Dude, so I have a whole list coming out this week.
RPM, SPD.
Hold
I
on,
would
don't-
love.
no.
I think I would love.
I have a list of 13 on our website while Daniel spoils it.
I haven't read it. I'm just saying what I would want.
Go write the article for it, and
Well,
then
you already wrote an article. I would not need to if you did.
we have a list of 13 Power Ranger spin-offs that we'd want to see, and it's coming out soon.
It's gonna be cool.
It's a list that I really took time into like coming up with.
Making just based off stories that you wanted to see.
Yeah, some of them. Some of them pretty crazy.
Ooh.
But
He's gonna be on that hashtag.
what else are we gonna talk about? Oh yeah,
Well, I
Prom.
mean,
We got Prom. We
There's
got,
still just a little bit left in that.
yeah, I mean,
In what?
our
In the comic.
What happened?
Well, so now we know that they saved her, essentially breaking the bow. So now she's back to being good at the moment.
And that she's enjoying her life over in Angel Grove.
But we end on something where it was like, still there was an issue. Lord Drakkon knows that she is good also. He shows up, do some like kind of...
She tried to play it off.
Dimensional thing. She tried to play it off. Like, oh shoot, he's here. She puts on the helmet. She starts talking to him. Oh my lord, blah, blah, yada, yada. And there was a moment where he says, I forgot what he tells her, but that's when you knew also that he knew. Oh,
and he looked crazy in that. He looked crazy in that frame.
Yeah. Oh, that was the moment where he was. He says, "Oh yeah, because I killed the imposter," meaning him. Yeah, I killed him with his own his white tiger's saber. Oh, and I killed him and I killed that saber. Blah blah. The way he said it to her, and she was like, he knew how to push her buttons, and she just goes, "I'll kill you!" And she looks him dead in the face in this like thing, and she just snaps. She can't take it. She can't hold it back, and she says, "I'll kill you. I am going to kill you. I'm going to set off to do what I said I was originally going to do."
You think she's going to be the one for Shattered Grid that's going to take him down?
I am hopeful that that is the case. Because the thing is,
that's the payoff, though?
I have a question for you guys about Shattered Grid.
Because of him and all.
What do you guys think? Because this was promoted like almost like across all the seasons. We're getting all this. I don't feel like there's been a ton.
No, it's been sticking really close to Mighty Morphin.
Right? Mm-hmm. Because, like, I know that we've gotten characters here and there with cameos.
It's cameos. But it's like, we can't move far away from Mighty Morphin because if we change it up too much, we're not going to get the...
I like Shattered Grid a lot, but that's why I think I'm more excited about this Marguerite Bennett run because it's focusing on different Rangers.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, it still has its ties to Mighty Morphin. I think every panel has at least one Mighty Morphin character.
Well, yeah, but in the one that she's going to be running, it's like a team of misfits, right? Like people from different teams.
I don't know. Antros isn't a misfit.
No, they're not misfits.
But are they people from different teams, right? It's people from different teams put all together and everything. Kind of like when Marvel, when they did their refunctioning a long time ago, and they were like, "Oh, look, the Exiles," and you're like, "Wait, huh? Juggernaut, this person, this person, what the heck?" And it's just like it's the same thing.
It'd be cool to have a villain with them, though.
Well, that's essentially what you kind of get with
the Ranger Slayer.
Yeah, the Ranger Slayer. Well, now she's good, but still,
like Goldar. Well,
no, she ended. She ended this one knocking Billy out and saying, "I have to do this. Yeah. I have to do this because I can't let you stop my plan, which is to kill." I mean,
and I think
Rangers don't kill, man.
I think Billy's gonna have a big part in. Because he's like
he has a huge part.
Something's going on with him with the
his connection with the swords, dude. He has a huge part to play.
Yeah.
So
and he's gonna get his redemption.
Matthew Thompson says that. Yeah, this is totally right. The Legends of Tomorrow Power Rangers is what that.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Cool. You said that.
Did I?
You said that like last week or the week before. You said it.
I don't know what I say.
You said, "Oh yeah, it's not going to be a great."
Soul of Dragon, aka Old Tommy. I think that's going to be totally outside of the. Outside of this stuff.
It's going to be outside of any continuity.
It's going to be him. Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
It is Old Man Logan. It's what he wanted. This is what he told us.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know.
We didn't even know because he
was dropping hints.
He straight up said it. And he even said Old Man Logan.
No, and then he said, "Oh, we'll probably find out in about a year." And then I was just
it's like a year later we found out. Less than a year.
He's dropping hints. Like
JDF, you guy.
He's like, "Joe, you're an idiot."
Yeah, right. He's thinking to himself like, "Joe, you're an idiot."
I can't tell you.
Yeah.
But look, like when you're interviewing,
read between the lines.
You'll find out.
Was he winking away from the camera? Like, you'll find out in a year, Joe.
When I even said like, where do you want to see? Like, how do you want to see Tommy? Tommy goes like, "Oh, I'd like to see like an Old Man Logan." Like he knew.
He knew.
I should have just picked up on it. But we did run that story though. So
yeah.
It was kind of perfect, but I mean, still, like the payoff was kind of surprising to find out. I was like, wait a second, like when I saw the.
Oh, I got a picture to send you.
Yeah, when I saw the news that came out, I was like, wait, time out, dude. I think Joe
was talking about this.
Yeah. What? Okay.
I was like, dude.
I'm gonna send it to you in Slack.
You're a cerebral assassin. Yeah, I get it.
But did you like the comment?
Oh, man, I loved this issue. I really did.
It was really good.
It gave me more, and now I want to know that time in between, like from when she first said the phrase "I'm going to kill Drakkon" till now, where she says it again. There's a time in between where she is turned evil. I want to see how that happens.
Has that video.
I want to see how that happens.
So actually, we're just getting news that we have a special announcement from Toku Kid.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, breaking news. Let's get to it.
Important message alert. Attention Angel Grove High, some new information has been discovered. Do you really want Jezzer, who thinks fans are too ugly to be Power Rangers, to be prom king? Joe can even confirm it himself.
Jezzer's saying certain people are too ugly to cast in things.
And he can't even control his rage.
Stop shouting! Can't you see I'm trying to record a video here? Get the fuck out!
There it is. Proof that he shouldn't be prom king. Be honest with yourself. Would you really vote this monster as prom king? No, so let's just put him where he belongs. In the trash. This message was paid for by the community to elect Toku Kid, so please make the right choice and vote Toku Kid as Angel Grove prom king.
I'm Toku Kid and I approve this message.
Welcome, my Morphin Nation. This is your Lord Drakkon, and I'm here to talk about Power Morphicon's Angel Grove Prom. Now, it's come to my attention that we've got a few new nominees for Prom King. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. We're not here to talk about him. We're here to talk about you. I wanted to give you a shout out and say thank you for all my Instagram followers, everyone at that hashtag show, for all of your support as Lord Drakkon as your prom king.
Lord Drakkon, this is a ride for you.
Oh, it's from the nomination committee. They must be ready to give me my award right now. Dear Lord Drakkon, look, they even announced me my name. We have been informed of your attempt to be Angel Grove's prom king. However, it is to our regret that due to your recent actions against Green Ranger Dragonzord Tommy and Zeo Ranger 5 Red Tommy, not to count your attacks against the whole Morphin Grid, that you have been disqualified from Power Morphicon's Angel Grove Prom King nominations. Furthermore, your attendance is no longer required nor expected. What is this? Who let them know? Who told them? Was it you?
No, sir.
It was you, wasn't it? You told them my secret. It was you who told that Blue Centurion, whoever you are, of the things that I've done. This is what happens when you defy me. If the Rangers will not have me as their prom king, then they will serve me as their prom lord. See you at Morphicon, Rangers.
I still like that Toku video. That's
Give that man an Oscar!
How come you, have you nominated anybody for this?
Did I?
Huh?
Did I nominate anybody? No, not yet.
Dude, what are you doing? I haven't nominated anybody either. I was going to nominate somebody, and then somebody else told me not to nominate them.
Wait.
I was going to nominate, do you even know? You don't know?
No.
I'll tell you guys off air.
Okay.
It's not anybody from Hashtag Show, though.
Okay.
It's somebody else.
There are nominations, though. There's a few nominations. I think you got nominated last week.
Did I know?
Did you know?
I don't even know if I should be allowed to be nominated. I'll be honest with you.
You don't want to be the prom king?
Yeah.
Prom lord?
Not really.
No?
It's not.
Have you? I feel like you've been a prom king.
No.
No? In high school, you wasn't the prom king?
No.
No? Not even close?
We weren't in the same high school.
Oh, you weren't?
No. All right, so like you did get nominated though.
Yeah.
But we have prom nominate. Wait, well, before we get into this.
Yeah.
So here's how you can get nominated for prom king or prom queen. Send in your nominations. By the way, you have to nominate somebody that is not you.
Yeah.
So send in your nominations to that hashtag or fan questions at thathashtagshow.com. Right here on email, or you can send them to our THS hashtaggers in a message. THS hashtaggers. You will in a message THS Power Rangers or that hashtag show.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Would you want to be a prom king if you got nominated?
If I got nominated, I want to win. I don't want to lose. I don't like losing.
You don't like
So,
losing?
You've been you are nominated. You think you were one of
I would try
the
to
first
campaign.
one
If I
that was
got nominated,
nominated?
I would
No?
try to campaign.
Maybe. Actually, yeah, this is the first video, so yeah.
Yeah, I would try to campaign. I would try to find people that would, hey, help me out with this video,
like-
blah blah.
It'd be nice to have like someone from the community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, someone big.
We should
That's why
send in
I
our
think
own
I'm
votes.
trying to figure out.
I was gonna vote
community-
somebody from the community, no joke.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
But now since
I'm gonna
somebody
talk-
else told me not to vote for them, I'm not.
I'm gonna try to see if the person I'm thinking of is available. I want to nominate someone from the community.
All right, so
we need more prom queen nominations, not prom king nominations.
That's
You-
what
yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah,
of.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
wait a minute. All right, well, never mind. Let's see who got nominated for
So
Prom
far.
King so far.
Remember, fan questions.
Hey everyone, I just want to make my nominations for Prom Queen and Prom King for Angel Grove Prom. For Prom King, I want to nominate Jezzer, and for Prom Queen, I want to nominate Elle. Thank you and bye.
Hey, this is Toku Kid. I want to see if it's okay with you guys if I could take back my nomination for Cookie Face, since he already got one from Lila, and nominate Jerry Hall, aka Junior Hall of Horror, on Instagram. Thank you and bye.
Congratulations on your
Yeah,
nomination. I see that
congrats.
We have more,
you're
like,
currently in the chat right now. There are more. I know that because didn't Thomas Franco nominate somebody last week?
Oh, I think so.
I think he nominated Tony. I want to say he nominated Tony.
I want to see where.
Maybe.
What is Jezzer doing with our show, guys? Is what I think to myself.
What is
you
he?
said
What is
to
he?
yourself, you
What is he? What is he doing? I never know what he's.
So
what
he
he's
retracted
doing.
it. Toku retracted
So
it.
Jerry Hall is up for nomination. Jezzer, you were also up. We got to make a poll now.
Yeah.
So it's Jezzer, Toku. Did DDT cosplay?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, because he didn't get nominated.
Not yet.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Oh, well, I have to hurry up with a video.
Oh yeah. You gotta hurry up. Hold on.
Come on, Jezzer. What are we
Original
doing here?
go.
This is like stall.
Stall. Oh, yeah,
We don't know who else is going to get nominated. Who else wants to be nominated? Daniel apparently wants to be nominated.
No, hey,
I think you do want to be nominated
I just
secretly
said I will campaign for my victory if I get nominated.
for your victory.
Yeah, whatever.
For
I'm just
your
saying.
victory.
You're saying you would win if you got
I'm
nominated.
just saying I will campaign for my victory. I want to
here's the
win.
original
So
one.
So we're going to play Toku's again.
Yeah.
Okay.
here we go.
Hey everyone, I just want to make my nominations for Prom Queen and Prom King for Angel Grove Prom. For Prom King, I want to nominate Jezzer, and for Prom Queen, I want to nominate Elle. Thank you and bye.
I have to find it.
What?
Stall.
Stall.
What are you doing?
I don't know
Stall.
what he's doing at all.
What's going on right
Free
now?
ball. Hold on, I gotta find it. Where did
So,
it go?
what are you looking forward to most at Prom Morphicon?
Angel Grove Prom.
Yeah. What is the moment that you're looking for to happen at Angel Grove Prom? It's like, yeah, this is what it's all coming
To put the crown on Jezzer's head as the prom king.
And then watch the tomatoes go.
And watch.
good.
Who nobody
Like a carry moment.
Nobody
People
has
think
more
about
heat.
everything.
Nobody has more heat, I would say,
Right.
than Jezzer, probably.
That's true.
Because it's Daryl Williams, I guess, but
Do you remember the last time a very hated person got?
yeah, the
won?
president of the United States. Which is funny because didn't you vote for him?
No. Oh, here we go. I did. I'm sorry, you guys. I did not vote, so you guys can. That's
Well, so by not voting, you voted
It's
for
public
him.
record.
So that's, yeah.
That's public record.
Oh, let me ask you a question. If you were nominated for Prom King, who would you want to be your prom queen?
Oh, the woman I'm taking.
Really?
Yeah. I would like to sit side by side and be like, the one I chose is the one that definitely deserves to be queen. That'd be great.
Really?
That'd be great.
Wasn't even in your top three.
Yep.
Um,
Well, I mean, I would say Miggy, so it's like, oh my god, Black Power couple of nerd stuff, but nah, because she's lined up with the enemy. If I was nominated,
So wait,
if I was nominated, you'd be my.
You would nominate Miggy for prom queen? Interesting. I wouldn't.
That would be so interesting because the thing is, I don't think she'd want it, and that's what makes it.
I don't know. I think she might want it.
Of course she does. Are you kidding me?
Because she did that. I don't want to be that. Oh, that's so stupid.
I think she might.
She might want. Oh, then fine. I definitely would definitely vote for Tony.
Wait,
Definitely.
I think if we're voting, if we're voting for people for prom queen,
Actually, I really want my nomination. I have to make the video, but I would love my nomination to be a couple. I'm going to make my nomination.
I want. I don't know, man. It's a tough question. What are you doing, man?
I'm trying to find the video, and he sent it on. You guys gotta send it on fan questions. That's why.
I think he did, and I forwarded you the email.
I see. Like, but there's still a lot of people that send it through Messenger. I can't.
Yeah, no, we can't extract it.
You can extract it from Messenger.
Yeah, it's a little
you
work.
can. You can.
There's a program.
I've done it. It's not even a program. It's just easy to do.
You did it on the computer, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Prom tips. I'm looking through all your emails because there's a bunch of fan questions that came in.
The most recent one, he'll send it again.
There are fan questions that came in.
That's Layla's. We'll get Layla's.
Layla nominated somebody?
Yeah, she nominated me. That's why I took you.
He said, "Oh well, since Layla did, I'm going to retract mine," which makes sense. I mean,
Did you really get nominated, dude?
Yeah, I did. Twice.
That's ridiculous.
Where's the other one? Where's the? Did he send it here too?
No, I don't know. He did. I swear he did. I swear I sent it to you. Because I remember seeing it. That's how I saw it. And I was like,
we
what?
watched it on Messenger.
Nah, man. I'm telling you, I saw it. 100% fact. Now we're losing viewers, and this is all your fault.
Guys.
How about while let's go check out the Promposal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just
that actually
give me
makes
some
sense.
time. Give me some time. I'll find it. Here we go.
Jessica, will you be my date to the Angel Grove prom?
Hi, Jonathan. Even though you should have chose Joe's side, don't worry, we'll get you on the right side. I will definitely go with you to the Power Rangers prom. That would be awesome. Thank you for asking me, and I will see you in a few months. Bye.
Martinez, and this is my Promposal video, and I would like to officially ask Cap Bloodgood to the Power Morphicon Angel Grove prom.
And no, I did not in any way know Carlos was going to ask me, nor did I think he was going to ask me, so I was definitely shocked when I found out. And I did react the best way I could by saying no, and liars and be like, oh, I can't believe you said no to him. Guys, let's be real. I was not going to plan on going with him as is, so I'm okay with saying no. However, in turn, there is somebody I would like to ask, and that somebody would be, Ernie, would you like to go to Angel Grove prom with me?
What's up, guys? Journey here. So, oh my god. Holy shit. Someone actually asked me out to the Angel Grove prom. What? Why? And it's none other than the amazingly kind and wonderful Cat. Thank you so much. Like, that would be so much fun to be able to go out with an awesome girl like Cat. But I'm stuck in a predicament. So Carlos is my boy, my main road dog, and I just can't take his date away from him. There's some kind of code out there about that. I was talking about all three of us going together. That way, I can be the first hashtagger to have 2 dates. That's 2 more than Daniel. I mean, hey, there's plenty of journey to go around. So I am flipping this around. Kat, Carlos, will you both be my date for the Angel Grove prom? Now listen, it's either the 3 of us or it's none of us. And no is not an acceptable answer.
L out to the hashtag show prom. It's not called that, it's called the Angel Grove prom. I'm here to ask L out to the Angel Grove prom thing.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm super flattered that 2 people asked me to prom. And Derek, I'm so sorry, but MJ Spuds asked me first, so I'm going to have to go with him. And I'm super excited to be able to go with you.
Oh, hey. I didn't realize I was holding my phone making a video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is JD. I'm a producer for that hashtag show, and I help produce most of the Power Ranger content on here. I'm a huge Ranger fan, and I've been to all the Power Morphicons. So it's crazy that this year we're throwing the official Angel Grove prom at this Power Morphicon. So obviously I need a date. So I am asking Miss Kelly Bohart if you would be my date for the Angel Grove prom. I don't know anyone I'd have more fun with, and I await your response. So let's party like it's 1993, guys.
Oh, hey. Hey, JD. I accept
to the Angel Grove Prom. See you there.
Hey, hashtag group. I want to make my video for the Angel Grove Prom. I would like to invite my Dahlia to be my Angel Grove Prom date. So, my name is Mikey Perez. I've been a fan of this group for a long time. This is my second Morphicon. So, I would like to invite my Dahlia to be my date for the Morphicon date. So.
Hey guys, this is my new Promposal video. This is going to be a Promposal to Migdalia. So sorry to Robin Chan and to Mike Perez if that kinda messes up your plans. But hope to see you guys there at Angel Grove Prom.
Good morning, everyone. It's come to my attention that I owe a couple people a few answers about Power Morphicon, about Power Morphicon. So that's to Derek, to Mikey, and I guess now Jezzer. Basically, guys, my status of going to Power Morphicon is up in the air right now. A few weeks ago, I received a save the date for my cousin's wedding back in New Jersey, and it is taking place on August 18th. So I might actually be going to the wedding instead of to Power Morphicon, so I'm actually not going to be committing myself to any date right now. If I do decide, and that's going to actually be last minute, to go to Power Morphicon, it's just going to be easier for me to coordinate with that with Jezzer. So Jezzer, I will accept just because you're like right there, and it's going to take no effort at all. I hope he doesn't take any offense to that. Anyway, guys, I'm really, really flattered, and I hope that you will find other dates to Power Morphicon, and I actually hope I can go, and I'll be able to see you there.
The Angel Grove Prom is coming up, and I can't wait to come. So I need a date. So I'm going to ask Sarah, would you be my date for the Angel Grove Prom?
Hey guys, Sarah here. This is my response to Larry Newbill's asked for me to go to the Power Ranger Prom with him. I'm so sorry. I keep moving because I just can't stand still. I'm so sorry for taking forever to get back to you. I'm very forgetful. However, I do have to give you a maybe just because I'm usually out of town in August, and as much as I really want to be there for Power Rangers, I might not be. And I don't want you to sit around waiting for me. So if you want to, you can do that, but also I won't feel awful if you ask someone else. I totally get it. Okay, have a great day and a wonderful Power Ranger.
Hi, I am making this video, well, basically to ask Anna Miles to Power Morphicon Angel Grove Prom. I know it's coming up in the summer. Well, Anna, I just want to know if you want to be my date to the Angel Grove Prom. I would be patient for your response.
In response to your proposal, I accept. I don't know how I'm going to get to Morphicon, but I trust you.
Oh, hey. So, I'm sure you're already aware, but Power Morphicon is going to be hosting the Angel Grove High School Prom. And that's crazy, but it's a little ways away. And I'm sure it's going to be fun. I can promise it's going to be fun. Because I can't think of anyone else I'd rather spend it with than with you. Which leads me to my next question. Diana Chen, would you do me the honor of going to the Angel Grove High School Prom with me? It would be a misdeed for the most beautiful girl of Angel Grove High to go with anyone other than myself. I patiently await your response.
Hi Daryl, thank you so much for the sweet prom video. Yes, I would like to go to prom with you. It's Morphin time!
Oh, hey. Didn't notice you there. But since I have your attention, there's something I want to ask you. Now, before I ask you, I know you might not be able to attend Morphicon, but I'm still going to ask you anyway. Jackie, will you be my date for the Angel Grove Prom?
Hey Jess. Well, I can't go to Morphicon because I work. But I guess I'll be your date.
Hey, hashtag show. This is Mikey. I decided to do another prom video. This is my last shot, so I decided to go hard on this one. I decided to invite Maverick to be my integral prom date for Morphicon 18. So I'll wait for your reply.
Hey Mikey, it's Maverick with that hashtag show. I am so flattered. Everyone showed me your video and I think it is the sweetest, probably the only prom proposal I've ever been sent. So good for you. And I heard it was in August. So if I'm free, I know I will do my best to be alongside you. And if anything, just for a picture, because what girl doesn't love to get dressed up and have a gentleman escort them? So I look forward to it and I'll keep you posted.
I'm Daniel. You may remember me from such videos as running around with my pants off.
Okay.
Ready?
It's recording.
Ready?
Woo! Woo!
Also, well, I guess Riverdale fabricated a whole story.
Cheryl's got a disease, Daniel. Tell
Oh,
what's the disease?
It's called liabetes. But this video is interesting because what I'm doing is asking you, Tony Sanchez,
You so fucking precious when you smile.
to Angel Grove Prom. Please do me the honor.
Okay, hi everybody. This is Tony with my best friend, partner in crime, Renee. Hi, Renee. And as we all know, a girl cannot just go ahead and accept a date unless her best friend signs off on it. So, Renee, thoughts, comments, concerns about Daniel Jerome?
I thought it was adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he clearly respects you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little upset he didn't ask my permission first.
Very true. Very true. That's a big demotion. Yeah, big demerit right there. But ultimately, what do you think about me going to Angel Grove Prom with him?
I'm on board if you're on board. You're a grown-ass woman.
Am I though? I will go ahead and tell you, Daniel Jerome, I will go to prom with you.
All right, who are you? I'm nobody. And if I'm nobody, that makes you less than nobody, right? I can play that game. Ryan. Yeah, this is Jimmy. James, he's a graphic artist. And also, Jimmy, I can ask you something. Sure, what's up? Prom, please. No. Screw you then! Don't worry, I'll go to prom with you, buddy! Yay! Prom buddies forever! I'm out. No. Too late. What do you say, yes or no?
So, guys, we have something special coming up. We are throwing the official Power Ranger party at Power Morphicon 2018 in August in Anaheim Convention Center. And we're doing this thing called the Power Ranger. It's called the Angel Grove Prom. Are you familiar with Angel Grove?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the theme of prom?
I love prom.
Did you go to your prom?
I went to every prom. I went before I was even able to go to prom, and I went the year after I graduated.
Wait.
For real.
You went the year after?
I got someone to ask me so I can go. I love prom so much. I've asked all the guys to prom. I've actually never been asked.
Really?
I've asked every single guy because I like being aggressive.
All right. Well, we're going to flip the tables here. So
What do you mean?
I'm hosting this along with the rest of our crew. And I was wondering if you would go to prom with me.
Oh man. I mean, this is kind of awkward.
This is awkward.
Because Jake kind of already asked me, but are you even gonna be in town that weekend? Oh, you're not. I mean, sorry, Jake. That's all you get again.
Oh, so I have a prom date.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
There we go. Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see you at Angel Grove Prom 2018 at the Anaheim Convention Center. See you at Morphicon. That's for you, Ciara Hannah. Just kidding.
So sweet.
So now, do you actually have proper videos?
I found it. There is a few more nominations. If few more kings and queens on the board. You ready?
Ooh.
Ready? This one's from Mikey.
Jezzer and
Hold on,
please.
hold on.
I want to do the there's no audio.
Hey,
I'll
first
do
of
it
all,
right
I want
now.
to say Jezzer messed up on the audio, but I do want to say Ryan, Earl, Wizard, Thomas lost his brother. That sucks, man. Our condolences to you. Yeah, that sucks.
I'll bring up. Let me see if this one goes.
No audio.
Hey, hashtag show. I just wanted to decide to do this video for the Power Morphicon prom nominations for King and Queen. Well, I'm sorry, Jezzer. Bruh, what you did to Mikey Perez, man, that's fucked up, homie. No offense, bruh. But crush cookie face, so hashtag crush cookie face and will be deleted. So what I'm trying to say is I vote for DDT Cosplay and Tony Sanchez for Prom Queen. Later, y'all.
I didn't need to say that. Let's go back in the room fire.
So,
how do you think this is going to end?
I don't, because this is so. How do you, well, I'm also asking, how do you guys think this is going to end as far as who is going to win? But that was so good. I love the fact that he was like,
he nominated your prom date.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, which is great. Which is
And
great.
he nominated DDT Cosplay.
Which is interesting. Which is interesting.
So it's
But
almost
hey,
like a 3
all
for
due
1.
respect though, Crush Cookie Face.
Yep.
I love that phrase.
Yeah, Mikey, you created that. If you guys want to see Mikey's video, it's on Facebook.
Can we just play it?
Not yet.
You can't
not yet.
because he sent it through Messenger.
Yeah.
That is rule number 1. Fan questions at thathashtagshow.com so you can get your videos played. If you don't, we can't make it work.
You have a picture of who Mikey voted for, though, right?
Yes, I do. So Mikey voted for these people right there.
Let me see. Hold on.
Your new prom king and your new prom queen. Look at
Look at
that.
that.
Me and Maverick.
So
Oh.
are you taking his prom date?
No, he's just going to win.
Oh,
with
he's just
his
going to
prom
win?
date.
Alright. So yeah, that's how many people are on the board now.
Wow.
J.R. something. J.R. Hall.
Jerry Hall.
Jerry Hall.
Toku, wait.
Jerry Hall,
Kid.
Toku, DDT Cosplay, you, Joe, Maverick, Tony.
He did send an email. I knew he sent an email.
I don't know who else.
Find the email.
I know he sent an email.
Man, yeah, like there are so many people right now, and this court is going to be really large, which is going to be great because people are going to have to figure out who they're going to vote for, and you got to make sure you're there.
I'm just saying, now if I am in the nomination, that...
Are you
I mean, no, it makes...
Crush Cookie
No,
Face
no,
also?
I'm not Crush Cookie Face, but I do think that as prom king and prom queen, me and Maverick do make the most sense. We have, obviously, chemistry from that picture. We're probably the closest on hashtag show, her and I would say, out of all of the female counterparts we have.
Okay.
I would say Jessica would be in there too, though.
Okay, well, see.
I'm closest with those two.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I think that's everything we have.
Yeah, see.
All right, let's just talk until Johnny gets here. Just kidding. Actually, let's figure out a couple things. We're gonna take your questions right here live.
Yeah.
Through Skype. I just wanted to throw Jezzer a curveball because he's stressing out. Jerry Hall did send one too. I knew Jerry Hall sent one as well.
I love it.
Hey, this is so weird. It's so funny. Joe about to cheat. I'm not cheating on anybody. Me and Matt are very close. So I was so Daniel knows this actually for a fact. So Blackwing says he ships me and Maverick so hard.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? Here's a funny story. So there was a girl I used to date, and let's just say she did not like Maverick because she thought me and Maverick. Remember?
Oh,
this was 2 years ago.
Yeah. She thought you and Maverick were definitely.
It was not the
together.
case. But
no, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. But yeah, she thought you were. She was definitely intimidated by it. And that's the thing. Is it because of the proximity? Was it because of her success? Was it because of those are the things?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Maverick's success as far as her meteoric rise, coming on to our show, and then just like from showing up and
Her
being
what rise?
meteoric. That's what it's called.
Like mediocre.
No, they call it meteoric.
You never heard that term before?
Yeah.
Where's that pen that
it
you were
rises
using
just
yesterday?
as fast as a meteor falls. That's what we call meteoric rise.
Well, people ship Jezzer with Migdalia.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's just real life. But I'm saying in real life, people
blame me for that one.
In real life, people
You can't
ship
even
them.
blame me for that one.
In real life, people ship you. I'm just saying.
Why do I get the fault for that?
Hey, Joe did not say it. Joe has told you he will not say it again. I have just said it. I am shipping.
People used to ship you and Sarah. Now they ship you and Tony.
Now it's me and Tony. So.
And it's weird because I personally think it's an awkward couple, but I've seen people ship Daryl and Elle, and I personally can't see it.
Why not? Daryl likes girls. So I mean, I can see it. He's a great guy.
Oh, don't people ship Rob and Sarah?
I don't know, pal. You tell me. You tell me,
I don't know,
pal.
pal.
You know me, pal.
All right. So what else we got to talk about? We can just talk for a little bit.
Well, I mean, if we were going to ask people ask questions,
it's the Where's Johnny game until Henry starts. We're stalling for Johnny.
Welcome to the Where's Johnny show. This is where we figure out if Johnny is possibly doing anything. So what we should do is call him on the show.
Hey, where?
Oh, here you go. What, can I put on speaker?
Yeah, put him on speaker.
Hello. Hey, what's up, my friend? Yeah, fam, I'm here, but I forgot what hotel you're in. The JW Marriott.
You can't tell him what room right on air.
If you want to find us, come to the JW Marriott in downtown Los Angeles.
Hold on.
In room.
I'm gonna mute.
None of you guys can read lips, hopefully. That was,
Hey, so I got a lot of comments that we were really savage on the last After Dark about the people that annoy us the most.
Why?
I made them.
I don't know. We've gotten a lot.
Like, where comments where?
I mean, I was with Rob all last night, so
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
he obviously doesn't care. But like, I heard they were like, man, our other cast members were like, oh, you guys are savage. I can't believe. The girls were mainly.
All we did was go in on.
Natalia was.
She's the one that brought it up.
Yeah,
but we went on fandoms. That's what we were talking about, right?
Wait, who did? I don't even remember who.
I thought we talked about fandoms. Fandoms. Isn't that it?
Is that what you was talking about?
Or did we go in about?
We went into just talking about people that on our cast that annoy us.
Oh.
And you and Josh were pretty. Josh said it was you.
Oh yeah.
Yours was Daryl.
Okay. But Daryl knows that already.
Daryl doesn't know that.
Daryl knows that already.
Mine was Rob.
Yeah, I forgot who mine was. Mine was.
Yeah. So I mean, if you can't be truthful, we gotta.
Yours was Ernie.
Oh yeah, it is Ernie.
Yeah.
Ernie knows that.
But he knows that too.
Ernie knows that.
And he says that the same thing.
He says it about me. Yeah.
Blackwings is Ernie also.
And
oh yeah.
Blackwing. Who is it? Blackwing?
And Sam. Blackwing. Sam and Ernie. The most annoying.
Do you think those are the same person?
Pretty much.
Let's talk about more Power Ranger stuff. That's what they want to talk about.
I want to talk about more Power Ranger stuff.
I don't.
You know who you kind of remind? Like I was watching Zio. Like you and Migdalia remind me of Adam and Kanya. Like towards the middle of the season.
I can
don't
see
remember what they were like towards the middle of the season.
You'll just I hope we get to retro. We're gonna get there eventually. A whole other season to get through.
How many episodes a week do you guys watch?
3.
3, and you guys are just in second season right now.
We're almost at the end of the second season.
Okay. All right.
We'll get there sooner.
We'll get there. We'll get to Zero.
During Power Morphicon 2020.
Well, see, that's the thing though. The first season was like 50 episodes.
Yeah, and they decrease. Luckily, like the episodes decrease.
It's going like 24.
Matthew Thompson, I find Daryl annoying.
Wait, what? I want to know, why do you find Daryl annoying?
That's funny.
That's funny. I got a name for Jezzer and Miggy.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes!
You know how much shit I get from those stuff?
You think that you saying that live on air is going to help your cause at all?
I don't know. But yeah, it's just
I don't know.
Jezzer can't remember the other guy. Must have been there. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think? Do you guys think that Hasbro will do a toy line? No, I don't. I don't. I think that we've seen the end of Power Ranger action figures as we know it.
Yeah, they're all
It's
done.
over.
No.
A toy distributor bought Power Rangers. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we're gonna see another toy line.
Blackwing.
I love how you no.
Ernie is just dirty.
What? Ernie's what?
Blackwing says Ernie is just dirty.
That's
Damn, that's messed up, dude. That's messed up. Ernie's actually Ernie's very, very clean. He has a thing about his fingernails. He's a really clean guy.
Maybe he means dirty in the sense that.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah.
As far as in that way, definitely.
Who do you think Ernie's the most controversial out of everybody?
You're the most controversial.
Why am I the most controversial?
You just every time, Joe. You're just everything you say. Everything you say is just like, oh my god, there goes the #1 story.
I don't think I'm controversial.
Dude.
I actually think Jezzer's the most controversial out of everybody.
Well, Jezzer's
I've actually had a
controversial
talk with
between
Jezzer about this.
Come on, man.
If you being controversial, you're controversial.
Well,
bro.
Jezzer was. He's calmed down since.
When? When? What if we started seeing a calmer Jezzer?
I don't know. On air, I mean, he's not controversial.
Hey, how come we don't read comments anymore? That's a great question.
You guys aren't super chatting.
Oh, I didn't read the
That's why.
comment correctly, is what he said, because it wasn't super chatting.
That's what I said. I'm sorry.
I don't know I don't even know.
Go so quick.
What you're talking about. I didn't read the comment correctly. Go scroll up. How do you guys?
Jerry
Oh, how do you guys think Hasbro will do the toy line?
Yeah, he's like, hey, don't crap on me over here,
How?
buddy.
How?
I think they're just
I
gonna
think
do it
they're
like
gonna.
Star Wars.
They're going to definitely put action figures in
Black
packages.
line.
No, a real answer. I don't know. I mean, I hope. You know for sure they're going to start off with Mighty Morphin. Or Beast Morpher, right? They're going to have to start with Beast Morpher and Mighty Morphin. Beast Morpher and Mighty Morphin probably where they're going to start. Unfortunately, Mighty Morphin.
It's going to be Mighty Morphin.
But Jerry does pose a good question because do you think they'll go Mighty Morphin and then skip to a random season?
No.
Or do you think they'll go in order? And do you think they'll do Alien Rangers? Or do you think they'll just do 2 Mighty Morphin figures, 1 Zeo figure, and 1 Dino
How do they do
Thunder?
it in Star
I think
Wars?
they're going to put 6 Ranger figure Mighty Morphin.
That's a great question.
I think they're going to do
I
6
don't know.
Mighty Morphin, and then then the next line they're going to do immediately is going to be the Beastman.
I think the Star Wars.
Nah, I think they're going to start with Beast Morphers.
I think with Star Wars they do random characters.
No, but see, in
Star Wars, they just put a bunch out at
Marvel,
once.
but in Marvel they have a theme. So it'll be like the Thor collection or something.
Yeah.
Or the Black Panther
With Marvel,
collection.
with their collection, it's random 5 random characters and then 1 character that kind of ties them together.
Yeah.
For the build a
figure.
Yeah.
You know what?
Sure.
I
think the
also
build a figure should be villains.
I will say this. I actually
Villains?
do too. I actually think the Build-A-Figure, the first Build-A-Figure should be Rita Repulsa.
The next one should be his head.
But I also think the Rangers should come with removable helmets that have their human heads.
Or yeah,
you want
or
an
just
actual helmet? You can
helmet
put
or
the helmet
just
on top of the
head?
head.
No.
I would switch
You
the
like
head.
to pop off the head and put the new
put
head
the
on,
other
put the helmet on?
Because you don't want to wear because then
You don't
people
wanna
will
put the
break.
helmet on the
People will
head?
break
No.
that helmet so quick.
Because then the helmet's gonna be like big.
It's gonna be
It'll look
weird.
it'll be really big. It'll be like that legacy helmet that real people wear for
Yeah.
their cosplay.
I'm sure that's what they're gonna do. It's gonna be the head changing and the hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
The hands with different articulation.
But I don't. Here's my problem with this whole. I was really excited about this Hasbro thing, and I still kind of am. But now that they're just hiring everybody from Saban, it's like, oh, so nothing's gonna change. Cool.
The
You
thing is,
just have
the
more
people
money
calling
and more of the same.
I think the people calling the shots.
I'll tell you
is
this
so
much,
different.
and this is my honest to God prediction. If they cast older, then they're going to listen to the fans. Because this season, as we already know, is more of an agency type Ranger team, right? This SPD-ish type team. If they cast younger, then they're not listening to anybody.
We'll know for sure. Because,
We'll know in August.
Yeah, we'll know.
Oh no.
You can't say things like that. This is going to ruin
We're
chances.
a Power Ranger show. I'm saying, how will we not know?
You're an idiot.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just saying we'll know because we're a Power Rangers show.
Mute.
How's Cosmic Protectors going? Great. I have
delete it.
I have a 12-hour plane ride to ride episode 4. Episode 3 is already done. Or issue 3, episode
12
3.
hours?
Yeah, man.
Huh?
It's 12 hours to go to Europe?
Well, it's 11 and a half. I'm going straight to Paris.
Oh, see, that's nice. I don't like.
It's
layovers.
not nice.
I don't like it.
I do like layovers.
So you rather go to New York and then go?
I rather because I like stretching out, standing up, and like it's
Doesn't
like a
work out
nice
sometimes
break.
like that. I went to Korea last year.
Running across like, oh my god, I hate it.
I went to Korea last year, and there was a layover in Beijing, and you have to go through like customs, and like it takes a long time, and then you only have a certain I only had like an hour.
But I don't mind walking. Like that's the thing. Like I like getting up and walking.
No, but
I don't like doing it in the plane.
Customs and immigration sucks. I hate going through those things.
I haven't had a problem. I knock on wood. By the way, if you're in Paris, I'll be in Paris from Monday through Friday.
Is any of our viewers in Paris?
I don't know, but if you are,
Who knows?
let's hang out.
City of Lights, guys.
I will
City of
be
Lights.
there.
Yeah, that's what they call
Then. All right, Joe. Advice on writing a script for an episode because I find it really hard. Yes, I do have advice actually. So.
Have a great idea.
No. So what I did is I took Power Rangers and I understand what the tropes are. So you understand because most of every single episode has the same setup and formula.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, this is the problem. This is the introduction.
Mm-hmm.
This is the introduction to the monster. This is more of the problem. This is the Rangers fighting the putties. This is now the Rangers getting beat by the monster the first time, getting the lesson learned, defeating the monster. Then it grows. It beat it again, and then you get the resolution.
Yep.
The format of a Power Ranger show is exactly the same for the most part. The shows that we're doing, or the thing that we're doing for Cosmic Protectors, we are making it more episodic, more like Shattered Grid, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Except we're not going. This is something that anyone's going to be able to follow, and it's also going to. It's gonna like anybody can watch it. We're not making it like super dark or super gritty. It's going to be done in the way that I think Power Rangers should be, me personally. So yeah, and the pitch alone was like a good one. The story's good. It's complex, but it's good once you get there. But I can promise you that the first maybe like 2 episodes definitely feel like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
But then it starts getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
Okay, all right.
What's the next question?
Or
a comment? Since Jezzer doesn't print out comments anymore.
Yeah, a broken Matt Hardy reference. Yeah, that came from Thomas Franco's video. Delete.
Delete.
RPM. What was that a reference to? If only they moved Power Rangers to Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
I think
No,
he
it
means
means
like
that's
the new
like the
season.
series actually being go ahead and continuing only. In
I don't know if that would work.
I think you'd lose a lot of fans because some fans are just like, well, yeah, I'm not on Netflix. And then.
But then how do you gauge
the whole-
ratings too?
Yeah, exactly.
How do you gauge ratings with
I don't
Netflix?
know.
It's
Just
private, so that Netflix doesn't actually release ratings.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting to me.
Why is that?
I don't know.
That's why, and it's
I
also
don't
one
know.
of the reasons why they took away the whole star thing. Well, that
No,
was
the
because
reason
of
the reason they took
comedian,
away
what's
it is
her
because
name?
of Amy Schumer.
Hey, you know what? I do got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So, because one of the questions here is, do you guys think we'll get this from anonymous?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony
65.
Davis, the basketball player, says, do you guys think we'll get our first Asian Red Ranger for Beast Morphers? Technically, we got Peter, or for Hyperforce, but I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
However, I do have a question about this. So, Brennan Mejia / Tyler Navarro was Hispanic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Brody Romero, is he supposed to be Hispanic too?
His dad's white, isn't he?
Yeah. But what is he supposed to be? Because he looks like Hispanic,
Hispanic, yeah.
but I know that he's like half Indian, half something else. But what
Maybe
is
they're
he?
playing like Native American or something. But what does his brother look like? They both look.
They
kind
both
of
look like Hispanic-ish.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it, but the dad's whiter than white.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know what mom looks like.
That is the whitest dude I've ever seen in my life.
Well, same thing with Tyler. Tyler's dad, he looked white too.
Tyler's dad kind of looked Hispanic too.
I think he looked white to me. But anyway, regardless, did we get 2 Red Rangers back to back that were of like it seemed like of a Latino descent ish in Power Rangers?
Who was it before them? Before Down in Charge, it was
Andrew Gray.
Andrew Gray, who was
White guy.
White guy.
And same thing with Alex Hartman, was also a white guy.
So
the African American or a black guy,
black guy would be nice.
an Asian guy.
An Asian guy.
So it had
We've
black
had
guy,
a-
Asian guy, maybe
We've had a Latino. I mean,
Indian
Rocky.
guy.
Well, we just had 2 Latinos right
No,
now.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like we've had Latinos. It's like that's something that we know has been established.
I think that we should have an Asian Red Ranger.
I agree.
think
Actually,
we're overdue for sure.
I agree.
So fans, let's tell not Saban anymore. Hasbro. We do want an Asian Red Ranger. Give us some freaking diversity.
Hey Hasbro, we would like a diversity, and they're like, okay.
So do you think that the Blue Ranger will be white or black?
I think he'll be... If the Red Ranger is Asian, then I think he'll be black.
I think he's going to be white.
You think he's going to be white?
Yeah, because the Blue Ranger currently right now is Asian.
Okay.
Right? Peter.
Okay.
Yes.
The one before that was Yoshi,
Okay.
another Asian.
So then the Yellow Ranger's
The
going to be
one
black?
before that was Noah, which was like black.
Mhm.
And the one before that was another black guy.
Hmm.
We've yet in the Neo Saban era, we have yet to have a Blue Ranger be a white guy.
Oh, wow.
In Neo Saban.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's
Interesting.
true.
Interesting. So you think he's going to be white?
I think he's gonna be white, and I think that the girl should be either. I think the girl should be Hispanic or black.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well, we had a black female ranger.
Yellow Ranger.
Yep.
Recently?
Not yellow.
Oh no, we had a pink.
All of the Yellow Rangers. Oh well, yeah, we did. We have a pink and a white Ranger this season.
Okay.
Yeah.
But all the other Yellow Rangers have been white.
No, there's black Yellow Rangers before.
I'm talking about in the Neo
In
Saban
the
era.
Neo Saban era. Oh yeah, blonde girls.
Yeah, white blonde girls.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get some brunettes in there.
Hey,
It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited.
Yeah, look at that. We cracked the code. So that's what we want. Asian guy.
Got it.
An Asian red.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, yeah, but that I don't know.
Why not?
Now I think for sure we're gonna get a black person as blue.
As blue.
Makes sense.
Or
for
a
the
black person
representation.
as red.
But we've only had blue or Asian, black or Asian Blue Rangers. Like we should get a white. Well, maybe unless the sixth Ranger or fourth Ranger, whatever they do it, is a black guy, or a black guy or girl, which could be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, has there ever been a sixth Ranger that was a black person?
The Mystery Ranger, the OP'd Ranger? No.
Really?
We haven't.
Wait, what?
Think about it. When have we had our Sixth Ranger? Because it's always a trope. The Sixth Ranger is always OP'd. The Sixth Ranger is always comes in halfway in the middle, and he is always the person that people look to as a leader, even though sometimes we may not call him the leader.
That's interesting.
And we haven't had a black.
Maybe
one
that's
yet.
what we need this season.
Oh,
have our extra Ranger be like a
right.
like a black guy or a black girl.
Make me the Phantom Ranger, guys.
No, you're the Phantom Ranger. No, that's stepping on my
Disney-
territory.
He's like, hey, Dan, don't shut your mouth.
Disney did have a white guy be Blue Flynn, aka.
That's Disney. I know that they have had white. Yeah, they have Billy also. Neil Saban.
Neil
Saban.
Neil Saban is not.
All right, so now we're gonna end the show as much as we get you guys riled up talking about Beast Morphers. Let's end it on that picture, by the way, while I voice this over.
No, so we'll end it and we'll open it back up with Jezzer and Johnny for the Henshin Bros coming here to give you everything concerning.
Are you wearing a
Henshin
sports coat tonight?
Heck yeah!
Getting so.
What's up,
They
everybody?
can't see you. They can't see you.
Do it again. Hold on. Bring it in.
Oh, what's up, everybody? See you in Henshin in a minute. Oh, deuces.
All right, guys. We'll see you, or they'll see you in just a second.
Yeah. So, thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.